I have red lipstick on my teeth. Oopsie. Oopsie. Whatever. Whatever. It is what it is. Oh, I got lipstick on my teeth, but it is what it is. My cat's behind me. There's not a weird growth coming out of my hair. That is my cat behind me. I have lipstick on my teeth, and for some reason it's making me look like I have braces. That is my cat. She's going nuts. My cat is going nuts. She's like tearing the apartment apart. I don't know what's up with her. She's muty. She's muty. She's a muty girl. I should be used to it. She does this all the time. She does this all the time. Alright, I'm gonna start with a little simple Pikmin. I think I will start with a little... Hello, 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 hello. How are you doing on this fine Friday? On this freaking awesome Friday. Hell yeah, freaking awesome Friday. Hell yeah. Toe interlocking season, baby. Hell yeah. I got red lipstick all over my teeth, but I'm gonna ignore it. I'm gonna ignore it. Let's interlock toes. Let's interlock toes. Let's freaking do it. Let's interlock our toes, Peyton. Let's freaking do it. I'm drawing your favorite thing. I'm drawing a Pikmin. I'm literally drawing a Pikmin, dude. I'm literally drawing a Pikmin. Because I drew them in the wrong head shape last time, and it was pissing me off. It was pissing me off. It's hot outside? It's hot. It's hot. The toe interlocking. Yeah, that's very hot. What's up, what's up? I'm jealous. A road trip sounds fun. Where are you going? Where are you going? Literally, I don't even have a napkin to fix it, so, like, I just have a big blob of red on my teeth. Whatever. Alright. That was the best I could. I braided my hair. My lipstick is gonna drive me crazy. It's the, braided. It's like French braids. Hell yeah. Hell freaking yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna have to not look at my, messy lipstick. I'm gonna have to focus on this Pikmin. I messed him up last time. I can't do it again. I can't do 2 bad Pikmins in a row. It's not gonna work for me. I have to do a cute Pikmin. I have to redeem myself. I could totally use the symmetrical thing, but I feel like, if it isn't the Poop Queen, if it isn't the Blowjob Brothers, I look like I have braces because the stuff on my teeth. Hello, Iron Overlord, hello! I kind of want braces. I think they're kind of aesthetic. I also could use braces because I have crooked teeth. However, they're expensive. The Poop Queen is a good name. I think that's a good one. It's braids. I braided my hair. I think I'm gonna start doing that sometimes. It's a good way to stop messing with it. Hello, Kraken! Hello, Kraken, how are thee? How are thee? No! Braids, pigtails, they're not the same. Pigtails are so easy. These braids took like 7 minutes. They took like 7 minutes. Come on. The Poop Queen put some effort into this hair. Put some respect on the Poop Queen's name. Come on. The Poop King. The Poop King. You're the Poop King, Kraken. You're the Poopy King. You're the Poopy King. Look at this little dude. Look at this little guy. Look at this little dude. I think I'm going to draw a Totoro because... Oh, I said that with like a weird accent. Totoro? Because I, you know, with all the Ghibli stuff going around, I want to do a Ghibli thing. Jesus Christ. That is the most insane thing. You should have went to this doctor. You should have... No, I wouldn't... Oh, I know you're being sarcastic, but geez Louise. You should have went to the doctor, man. That's, hello, Thaw, hello, how are you doing on this fine Friday? On this fine and also freaky Friday. How are you doing? How are you doing? Friend, I could not believe, I still think about the time I called someone my friend and they said, I don't know you. They literally said, you're not my purse, I don't know you. And I said, okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I was embarrassed. That, literally, I think you should have seen a medical professional, because that sounds like, traumatic. That sounds like you gave birth, Loki. I think you should have seen a doctor. You probably could have been in the news. No, I would never, ever do that to Grandpa. Grandpa deserves some respect. Well, I guess that I'm gonna have to call the police to get the cheddar cheese out of my apartment. I guess I'm gonna have to call the police to get the cheddar cheese out, because there's no way that I'm digging around for 20 bucks. You could have the cheese, and someone could come get the, $20 because I don't want cheddar in my apartment. Hell no. Too stinky. Too friggin' stinky. Grilled cheese. Okay, grilled cheese is kind of acceptable. Grilled cheese is kind of acceptable. I think that this is gonna be like, I want to make this like melted earth, or like, no, I guess that wouldn't work. I want to make him like sitting on a little pile of earth. And I want to make him look kind of scared. I'm not stacking any cheddar, that's for sure. That's for freaking damn sure. But hello, Luigi! I know that's not your name, but that's what you are to me. You are Luigi. You could tell me your real name and I will switch, but until that day, you're Luigi to me. The cheese man. I do fear cheese very much. I do have a fear of cheese. Cheese is the devil's work. Cheese is the work of the freaking devil. I don't know why anyone likes cheese. I go over this every time, how cheese is literally the devil's work. Luigi. I can eat pizza. Because it's melted mozzarella and I like mozzarella. Oh, I like mozzarella. Mozzarella is good. Mozzarella is goated. Mozzarella is freaking goated. Mozzarella rocks. Mozzarella. I don't eat nachos. I do not eat nachos. No nachos. If it's not mozzarella, I cannot eat it. Nope. Mozzarella is the only thing. Mozzarella only, baby. Mozzarella only. Yeah. They love to torture me. It's always about the cheese. I can't catch a freaking break. I can't relax. It's always cheese. I do like burrata. I like those two cheeses. Mozzarella and burrata, they can get it. But anything else, if I ruled the world, it would be cheeseless. It would literally be cheeseless. It would be a cheeseless world. That would be... I've never had that, so I couldn't tell you. Is it like mozzarella? Is it mozzarella-esque? Is it mozzarella-esque? I'm scared of the moon. Well, I mean, I know we've never been to the moon, so... No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I don't know. I don't know. I think we've been to the moon. But then it's like, also like, maybe we didn't go to the moon. Not to be a conspiracy theorist. I'm gonna get like immediately banned. I mean, I don't know. It just seems dumb. Like, it's a dumb thing to fake, but also it's a dumb, like, it is kind of weird, like, that they could do that before the cell phone. I sound like a crazy person now. It's so good. Burrata is mozzarella. That's why it's okay. It's so freaking tasty. It's so freaking tasty. Let me turn my light on, because I turned my light on. I can't reach it, so I'm going to turn it on with my straightener. Alright. That makes it sound very disgusting, but I choose not to think about that quality. I choose not to think about the fact that it's a unripened mozzarella. I choose not to consider that fact, because that makes it sound icky. That makes it sound gross. Burrata does not stink. Don't lie. Burrata just smells fine. Burrata smells fine. Should I do three Pikmins, or should I just do the yellow Pikmin? I like the yellow Pikmin because of his ears. He looks very silly. He looks like a silly guy, but I could also just draw all the Pikmins. But I need a sketch, because I was drawing a YouTube video before, and I tried to do it without a sketch, and it looked so freaking poopy. I'm sorry about the ads, okay? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I can't forgive myself for the ads. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But you're helping me make that sweet, like, $3 on here, man. I mean, come on. That sweet $3. Hey, I'm not complaining, though. It freaking, you know, I appreciate it. Bloob. Bloob. Okay. I'm gonna draw this little... Oh, no! I've gone too far. Sometimes I go too far. Okay. Now I can draw this little Pokemon. This morning I was like, I have no idea what to draw on stream, so I'm gonna just draw something extremely cute, and Totoro and, Totoro. I always say it with a weird accent. I don't know. Does anyone else pronounce certain words like that? Like, Totoro... I cannot say it unless it's with a weird accent. Not a weird accent, but, like, not my accent, you know? Totoro, you're back. You're back. What's up? Totoro. Pikmin is Italian, or Totoro? I know I'm pronouncing it correctly, but it sounds weird. It's like if I was to be like, oh, I'm going to get a croissant. Croissant. Like, it's just, like, not the right, accent for, like, where we live. Totoro. But it's, like, the only word I can pronounce like that. Like, no other words come out of my mouth. Maybe, I don't say croissant. Like, I don't know, it's just that word. It just sounds weird to say Totoro. It sounds, like, dirty. Not dirty, but it just sounds unclean, you know? It sounds inappropriate. It sounds freaking appropriate, alright? Alright? So, does anyone have any awesome weekend plans? I don't stream on Saturdays, but I do stream again on Sundays, so I'll know after the fact. He's blushing. I always put that shading there because it looks like once the rest of the shading there is gonna be cuter. But it's like the brow ridge and like that part of the face, I always shade it very like darker than everything else. But it'll make a little more sense once the rest of it's shaded. I promise. I promise. No, stop talking about cheese holes. Stop talking about cheese holes. Unfortunately, I do code switch with that particular word. Unfortunately, I do. You're actually correct. Unfortunately, just with that one word. Just with that one freaking word. I don't know why. There's like something wrong with my brain where I see it's like certain words. It's certain words that I'm like I have to pronounce that the right way. The right way. But imagine I went into a Starbucks and was like, "Can I get a croissant?" They'd laugh me out of the freaking store. They'd laugh me away. I'd never be able to return to Starbucks again. I'd never be able to return to Starbucks again. He looks like cheese. This guy looks like he's made of cheese. French people are crazy. I had a French girl in one of my drawing classes, and she was always so mean to the American kids. She'd be like, "Oh, Americans, you're so fat. I only weigh a little 90 pounds. I could fly away in the wind. I could fly away in the wind at any time because I am so small, and your big fat American wind could carry my little petite French body anywhere." Like, that's how she acted. That is how she acted. And then she'd be like, "Oh, Americans drink so much soda. I drink a little soda out of a tiny cup, and that fills my little French stomach. Oui, oui." Like, she was obsessed with that. That's how she acted all the time. And everyone was like, "Girl, shut the hell up." And she was just very, she was like always hating on America. And I was like, then why did you come to school here? Like, you didn't have to come to school in America. You did not have to come to school here, love. You didn't. I don't know. It just drove me crazy. It just drives me crazy. It was like the same energy of those girls who are always like, "I'm so short. I'm so short. I'm so little. Look at how little I am." That's so like, it's so corny. But it's like, why come to college here if all you're gonna do the entire time is say like, "Americans are so fat." Like, that's what she said constantly. And we were like, "Do you know that we're all Americans and you're making fun of all of us right now?" Like, granted, she was the skinniest one in the class, but still, bitch. Damn. Damn. She definitely wasn't the best drawer in the class. That's right. That's freaking right. It was just weird. Like, why? Like, I never got why she came here to go to school here and then hated everything about it. She kept being like, "I cannot wait to be back in French where we eat, the little lettuce for dinner, and that is it, because my tiny French stomach cannot hold any food because I am the fridge." I was like, I think you just don't eat. I think you just might have an eating problem. Well, no, there was some kids in the class who could draw like crazy. She was not very, she was just not very good. And I wouldn't say that for no reason. She was just not a nice person. I can't lie, I enjoy snails. I've had escargot several times, and it tastes good. It tastes like mushrooms. Escargot tastes like, they're very histrionic. Like, Jesus. She was, like, obsessed with how hot she was and, like, how much better they were than us. And I was like, okay, well, you're going to school here, so obviously your art schools aren't better. That's right. Ooh, I want to show my earrings. Little rubber duckies. Rubber duckies, by the way. Escargot is actually super tasty. I have a feeling I'm going to crash tonight. My little crashing ears are going off, so if I crash, obviously you know I'm going to come back. I will be streaming till 9, so I will always come back. I always come back. I had a Russian kid in my class too, and he was also so serious that I was like afraid of him because he was always so serious about everything. But I think that's like a Russian thing. Yeah, I think that you know, mollusks, all that stuff, it can all be good. It can all be freaking tasty, man. It can all be good. Snails are pretty good. I had them when like garlic sauce in like a puff pastry, and I thought they were pretty freaking good, man. They taste they're the same texture as mushrooms, you know? They were pretty good. They were pretty good in puff pastry. I did have them straight out of the thing once, but I thought they were better in the puff pastry. They weren't bad. It was just like they do have kind of a strong like taste to them, so I felt like the puff pastry kind of toned it down a little bit. toned it down. But I like mussels are good. I'm not a huge like seafood person like with fish, but I like clams and all that. You know what I don't really like that much? I think is heavily overrated. Freaking lobster. I think lobster is like not that much better, if at all, better than crab. So, but it's yet so much more expensive. Why? Why? It doesn't. It's I don't know. I'm not like a huge lobster person. Maybe some people here are big lobster people, and I'm gonna sound like an idiot, but I don't get the hype. I don't get the freaking lobster hype, man. I think lobsters are overhyped. I think the lobsters are freaking overhyped. I don't know. Um, yeah, lobster is really not that good. Crab is much better, in my opinion. Like, I don't know why lobster is, like, the cream of the crop. I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I mean, a lot of people like lobster. I just personally don't like lobster. I just personally don't like lobster. I'm very sorry. But, I mean, not everyone's gonna like lobster. It's okay. It's alright. I'm sure, see? Matthew loves lobster. Obviously, a lot of people love lobster. I'm in the minority here. I'm in the freaking minority here, so don't feel too bad. Don't feel too bad. I mean, I thought lobsters were like the roaches of the sea, but I guess that's actually shrimp. I guess the shrimp are the roaches of the sea. I guess it's the shrimp. Yeah, I mean, I just don't understand why they're considered. I like shrimp more than lobster. I'm sorry. Call me crazy, but I like shrimp more than lobster. I think shrimp is tastier. I think shrimp is like also more versatile because it's kind of doesn't have a strong taste, so like you can blend it with everything. They are bottom feed. I mean, they're like tilapia. They just be eating poop and stuff. But people love tilapia. Coconut shrimp. Oh my god. Bahama Breeze has a coconut shrimp that's so freaking good. Oh. Tilapia is literally eats poop from butts. Tilapia eats poop from butts. And then people turn around and eat tilapia. And they're like, this is tasty. And it's like, wow, you're eating poop from a butt. You're eating poop from something else's butt. And it's tasty to you? Freaky. Freaky. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say about that. That's all I'm going to say about that. I can go for some fried fish right now. I'm not like a fish person, but like white fish fried is so tasty. It's just so tasty. It's just so tasty. Every single time I start streaming, I hear sirens. It's like a bad omen. It's like a bad freaking omen. It is not a good omen, man. Doesn't feel like a good omen. Like, why? Like, why is there always sirens? Why? 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 I constantly, though, only when I'm streaming, there's just crazy amounts of sirens. Tilapia, my mom always says don't eat it because it's a bottom feeder fish. Obviously, I don't think it matters, but, like, okay, I could drive just fine. It's these other people from Florida who cannot drive. I'm convinced that you don't even need a license to drive in Florida. I think they just, like, or you do, but I think they all that you do to get a license is just, like, walk in and say you want a license. I think I can drive decently well. I think I could drive decently well. I was kidding. Also, mister, I'm a freaking lady. I'm a lady. I'm allowed to be a bad driver, but I am, I'm not. I'm great. Catfish is strong. Catfish, I was gonna say it's good, but I think catfish has kind of a strong flavor. I don't really hit curbs anymore once I realize that if I, damage my tires, I will have to pay for it, so I actually, like, really don't hit curbs that much. I probably hit a curb a couple weeks ago, but I try not to, and I get upset when I do, just because I have to pay for it if I destroy my freaking car, so I'd prefer not to damage my tires, because I don't want to buy new tires. I don't want to buy new tires. It would be a shame if I had to do that. Catfish is kind of very fishy, I think. Catfish is a fishy fish. It's a fishy fish. I don't know if that makes any sense, but it's more fishy than I like. I'm having a great day. How is your day going? I'm having a fantastic day. I'm having a fantastic eve. A wonderful eve. I prefer meat over seafood. I'm definitely more of a meat person. I will say that I prefer, like, just beef. Like, ground beef, I'll take a bowl of ground beef over any seafood any day. That is my preferred, like, protein source. I mean, chicken is extremely hit or miss because chicken can be, like, if it's got that taste like chicken, like, the second it tastes like chicken, I'm like, never mind. Never mind. Literally, Catholics be, like, feasting and it's calamari. Fasting and it's calamari. Classic Catholicism. The good old Catholicism. Catholics be like, I'm fasting. I'm fasting, so I'm going to Long John Silver's. I'm going to Long John Silver's for my fast, baby. Baby! I would know, because I'm Catholic. Oh, I'm Catholic. The Feast of the Seven Fishes, am I right? Am I freaking right? I think I'm right, from what I remember. If any of my memory of my religion. I have never seen a Long John Silver's. They only exist in theory in my brain. Ah, that's not what I meant to do. Ah, that's not what I meant to do. They only exist in theories. I've never seen one, and I've never seen people eating in one. So, like, it's a mystery. It's a mystery, love. I would bet it's pretty good, because how is it still in business? I mean, they have to have a restaurant. Even if they're money laundering, there's gotta be a restaurant, right? Like, there has to be a restaurant. There must. Hush puppies are so good. I didn't realize how good hush puppies were until I moved to Florida, and then I started eating hush puppies, and they're addictive, but they're not healthy. They're, like, very, very bad for you. Because they're just, like, straight up fried, like, what is it, corn flour or something? I'm struggling here. I'm struggling, because I need to get rid... I don't like this layer, and I need to clean that up. Okay. Aren't they just straight up... They're like corn something. They have corn. They have bits of corn in them. I thought there was a huge fire behind me, and I was like, that's good. We're having a great start to the evening. We're having a good start. I just am starting a fire. No big deal. No big deal. No big deal. Just a casual fire. That would be something I do, though. Just have a fire and, like, not realize it until the building's burning down. And I'm like, why is there sirens? Why is there sirens? I don't know. Something about the shading on him is off. He doesn't look well. He looks sickly and sad. He looks sad and sick. The mushroom behind me is a cat scratcher. So you're kind of right. It's a cat scratcher. You are kind of right. Ooh, that sounds delicious. That sounds delicious. I'm a cat-holic Catholic. I'm addicted to cats, and I'm also Catholic. Well, I'm technically Catholic, but I haven't been to church in a long time, so which is not good. But I don't feel... I'm not trying to get into, like, a political debate, but I don't feel like the Catholic Church is super welcoming, so it's kind of hard to... Hello, Lashani. Leper Shawnee. It's hard to find a new church once you leave your church. I feel like if I was to go into a new Catholic church at this point, I could sit there for, like, literally weeks on end, and no one would ask my name or introduce themselves to me, so that's kind of disturbing. I mean, I'm not trying to talk bad about the religion. I grew up the religion, but I don't feel like it's very welcoming. I don't feel like it's particularly welcoming. I don't, like, I've been to other churches, like, other types of churches, where they, like, if you're new, everybody comes and talks to you, and they're super friendly, you know? They're very friendly, and the Catholic Church is not like that. The Catholic Church is very, like, you go, and leave. It's not like everyone says hi to you, which is sad. I think that it should be more like that, because, you know, I know I need to go to Mass. I need to do penance. I don't do anything particularly evil or anything, but I do need to go to penance. I don't know what that church is. I understand what you're commenting, but I haven't heard of one. Peace be with you. Peace be with you. Peace be with you. Peace be with you. Doing that's the most social Catholic Church gets. Even my youth group, everyone was like, who are you? Like, it's very weird. I would say it's just one Catholic church, but it's been, like, every single Catholic church I've ever been to that has been very, like, not friendly. I did not give up anything for Lent. If I did have to give up something for Lent, I'd probably give up chocolate, because I love chocolate, but I feel kind of, like, fraudish giving up something, if I didn't even do Ash Wednesday or anything, so I did not. What did you give up for Lent? I'm assuming you did. What did you give up for Lent? Anything that's been super hard? I should probably give up chocolate in general. I did Ass Wednesday. Jeez Louise. Jesus, it's this guy right here. No, I'm kidding. I'd like to think that he has a sense of humor. That's literally the best part, because you interact with people and you feel good. Peace be with you. Peace be with you. Peace be with you. I mean, I don't know. I just wish that, I like the idea of a church that's, like, more social. Chocolate, my favorite chocolate is dark chocolate. I really like dark chocolate. Everyone hates on white chocolate. I think white chocolate is fine, but it's not my favorite. Everyone's a little too mean to white chocolate. I'm like, calm down. He's literally, that's his face, man. Wait, why did I just erase half his face? His face is like gone. His face is gone. He's missing a big chunk of his face. His face. He's seen some shit. I like Hershey's. I know that like foreigners, people from other countries hate Hershey's and they're like it tastes like vomit, but I really like Hershey's. Hershey's to me is like fancy chocolate. Why everyone is so mean to white chocolate? What the hell did white chocolate ever do to anyone? White chocolate did nothing, and everyone's so mean to it. It's literally just a victim. It's a victim of freaking cruelty. Like everyone is so mean to white chocolate. I can eat white chocolate. Like, I don't feel bothered by it. I wouldn't say it's my favorite by any means, but I've never heard anyone just be like, I love white chocolate. I really like cheap chocolate. Like, cheap chocolate to me always tastes good. I don't know why. It's, like, kind of waxy, and I like the waxiness. You're just a hater. You don't like dark? Well, that's it. Are you talking, like, dark in general, or you just don't like super dark chocolate? Because I don't think anyone likes their chocolate super dark. But also, some people just hate dark chocolate in general. I mean, milk chocolate is the GOAT. I think every person in the world would agree that milk chocolate is just straight up goated. It's the GOAT. Like, I don't think there's many people in the world who don't like chocolate, like milk chocolate. I've known a few people, though, that have told me they don't like chocolate, and I'm always like, I don't believe you. Like, it seems kind of fake. It seems kind of fake. I mean, yeah, sometimes I want the cheapest, grossest version. Like, I love cheap Celeste pizzas from the dollar store. That's like so good to me. Yeah, it's an acquired taste. It's like beer. You just have to like get used to it, I think. It's definitely super dark chocolate is acquired. It's good for you, but people say it's good for you and then they eat like 2 chocolate bars a day and I'm like, "Okay, I don't think that's good for you. I think like a piece before bed is what's supposed to be good for you." But like, do you? Do you? I just don't think that that's what they mean. I'm a very cheap date. I will say I'm a cheap date because I like cheap food. Cheap food to me is goated. Cheap food is goated. I don't like fancy stuff. I grew up eating food from the freaking dollar store, like, so I like food from the dollar store. You know? When people tell me they don't like chocolate, I literally am like, I think you're faking it for attention because it's such like a really weird thing to dislike chocolate. Like, it's very strange, you know? That's exactly how it is. They're like, oh, it's supposed to be healthy. Let me just eat, like, a shit ton of it. I'm like, no, it's not healthy if you consume, like, a million fucking chocolate bars a day. I think it's only healthy to consume, like, a piece of chocolate. I think the doctors say 1 piece of chocolate, which, at that point, maybe I have self-control issues, but if it's just 1 piece, I'd rather just not have it at all. Because to me, that's, like, torture. Just having 1 piece of chocolate is having 1 Lay's potato chip. Which I freaking love potato chips. Salt and vinegar are my favorite. Salt and vinegar are the best type of chip. I know people disagree. I know it's heavily debated, but I really, really enjoy salt and vinegar. I think it's interesting that kids in Europe just drink wine at like dinner. Like my Italian teacher told us that kids in Europe would just sit at dinner and drink wine, and I'm like, damn, they get crazy over there. Salt and vinegar is so freaking good. When people tell me they don't like salt and vinegar, I feel sad for them because they just don't have those powerful taste buds. They just don't have those incredibly powerful. I've never had prawn cocktail. I think I've seen those in the US. I've tried a lot of flavors from the Epcot Pavilion. There was like a teriyaki one that was really good. The lobster one was interesting. Barbecue, like not our barbecue. They've had like barbecue chicken ones. Yeah, I don't keep chocolate in my house because I will 100% like overeat it. Like I know that I will overeat it, so I can't keep it in my house. Like I just can't. It's too risky. Like, there's some food that if I was to go out and buy 5 Celeste pizzas and bring them home, I would eat them all by the end of the night. Like, if there's just some food that I cannot keep around, it's straight up just like for my own safety. For my own safety, I must not go too hard. For my own safety, I'm just lightening a lot of these layers because I feel like he looks a little too tanned, a little toasted, a little too toasted. That's bizarre. That is weird. So it tastes like the sauce, but is it in the US or is that only like, because prom cocktail sounds like there's got to be a shrimp cocktail if we have it here. I would guess if we have it here, it's gonna be shrimp cocktail. That would be my guess. I would try it though. There's very little. I can't even say Worcestershire, so I don't know how they taste like. If your friends are bullying you because they don't understand frickin' um how freaking good salt and vinegar chips are, you just need new friends. You just gotta get new friends, man, because salt and vinegar chips are incredibly goated. I'm trying to find these little spots right here. I'm trying to find this spot. I literally cannot find it. Sometimes I just... Oh, there it is. Alright, now he looks more, like, reasonably colored. He was very dark before. How do you say Worcestershire? Someone, like, write it in the chat in a way that I can easily pronounce it. Because I have no idea how to say it, and now I'm just curious. Worcestershire? Worcester? See, I wouldn't have got that. I don't like how they do these things to people. I feel like they trick people with these things. You need new friends, man. You need new friends. If they don't like salt and vinegar chips, they're not good friends. Salt and vinegar chips are goated. They're the best chips ever. Now I want to go to the store and get some, but like I can't have a bag because I'll eat the whole bag. I admire people who have self-control. I have my sister, I don't have a sister. I have one sister. Good morning, Egg. My sister, it's the Florida woman. I have lipstick on my teeth, by the way. I have one sister, and if we buy Oreos, she can eat one Oreo, and I could never do that. I don't know how she has the self-control to do that. It's actually insane to me. Like, insane how some people could do that. All dressed chips, aren't those just ketchup? I've heard Seth Rogen speak on this. I've heard Seth Rogen speak on this topic. Seth Rogen, I have to, like, be very careful when I'm merging these layers. Oh my god, thank you for the follow! Thank you. I like the pun that is your name. I like Sufferwing. That's a good pun. Not a pun, but, like, a good, you know, you did a good job. Ketchup chips are different? How are they different? Oh, I'm so glad they like them! You know what's funny? I was thinking of redoing them lineless, like, and doing a second version of them lineless. Probably a different pose. I'm so glad you like them. Seth Rogen, can you imagine marijuana-flavored Lay's chips? How scary that would be. Like, not that you get high off them, but just that it's the flavor. Just the flavor. Just the flavor. Alright, there's a little Pikmin dude. There's a little Pikmin guy. Little Pikmin dude. Alright, I'm gonna draw Totoro. Because there was people pissing me off. Okay, I'm sorry. Obviously everyone... Oh, that's okay, Matthew. Thank you so much for coming by. I appreciate everyone stopping in, and I appreciate you. I always am happy to see you here. Pikmin! He's just a little dude. He's just a little baby. He's just a baby. So everyone knows how I feel about AI. I'm not gonna get into it, but, like, the people that were pissing me off the most were the people who were like, where can I get one of those cartoon avatars? And they were, like, clearly had no idea what, Ghibli even was, and I was like, ah! I was losing my mind. Hi, no! I'm drawing, you know what? You want to see what AI is? AI, this is my drawing of AI, okay? It's a computer screen, and that is it. It is a computer screen on a big old computer. And it is a computer screen, and it is a mouse, and it is a cord that connects it, and it is a keyboard. This is AI. This is AI, baby. That's the AI. There it is, right there. There it is, right there. I mind AI with art. I don't want to get into it because I was, like, having a freaking, the artist that it steals from are talented as hell. I was having, like, a freaking conniption about it yesterday. I'm just gonna draw Totoro in peace. I'm gonna draw him in peace. I was having a conniption yesterday. People were messaging me. They were like, are you okay? And I was like, no. No. I'm not okay. I sounded like a Harry Potter character there. Totoro. I just want to make him cute as frickin' heck. Cute as frickin' heck. Just a cute little dude. Just a cute little dude. At this point, anything could be like AI. It's that cake meme. It's like, am I AI? Like, is that meme where everything was cake? Do you guys remember that time where everything was cake? Oh my god, thank you so much for the sub. Thank you. Wait, I got a surprise for you. I'm sure you know what I'm doing, but... Thank you for the sub. I appreciate you. Oh, wait. Let me see. What did I miss? Oh my god, you gifted them. Tops. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, Tops Lapa. Oh my goodness. Hold on. I don't see it in the chat. I see it in my recently. Thank you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. You've settled me down as I draw this. Thank you. I'll give you an extra, like, $5 booms for Top Sloppa. Every time I say the name, I feel freaky. I feel like I'm going freak mode. I feel like I'm going freak mode. As my lipstick is like spreading further and further out, I feel like I'm turning into the Joker as the stream goes on. I'm just like morphing into the Joker. I'm morphing. He's so stupid, Totoro. I think the movie's kind of boring. 5 big booms! 5 big booms, baby. 5 big booms. 5 big booms. 5 big boom. It's Morbin time. It's Morbin time. It's Morbin time. It is the Morbin time. Actually, let me hold off on those till the end. I should draw, I don't know, Totoro is kind of a boring movie, which I hate saying that, but it's more pretty than it is, you know, exciting. I think a lot of Ghibli's movies are like that. They're just very beautiful. But, I just thought he'd be fun to draw. He's just very silly. He's just a silly dude. Wait, I got something to show you guys. Do you guys want to see something awesome? Do you guys want to see something freaking awesome? Look at this drawing I'm working on right now. It's still in process. It's a turtle on his birthday. Yeah, baby, that's right. I'm gonna put him on a little stool, and he's gonna be holding a gift. He's gonna be holding a freaking gift. It's a perfect turtle. He's just a turtle, and he's turning 149 years old. That's a Totoro. Yeah, Totoro isn't exactly exciting. I think a lot of Ghibli movies are just very chill. But they're so beautiful and they're so chill and like relaxed. It's just you have to go into them with a different mindset. It's just a different mindset. Totoro specifically is kind of like you're waiting for something to happen and nothing really happens, but like, that's okay. Not every movie needs to be super exciting. Oh, really? She's like the turtle. Damn, she's the turtle. Happy birthday to Parfs. Happy birthday to your mumsy. To your mumsy. Happy birthday. I hope she has a wonderful day. I mean, they're always doing Ghibli movies in my local theater, like literally nonstop. They're always like, it's Ghibli Fest, and I'm like, it's always Ghibli Fest. They just never stop doing them. I was just going crazy yesterday when people kept calling it cartoons, and I was like people who like just had no idea what it was were like, ooh, I want one of those cartoon icons, and I was like, at least say what it is. You know what I mean? Not the weeb in me that's like, actually it's anime. Actually it's freaking anime. I think that my favorite, as generic as it is probably Spirited Away. I just really like Spirited Away. But I think that was also the first Ghibli movie I ever watched, so I'm probably just biased. I think that one's my favorite. I just think it's really visually very beautiful, although, of course, they all are. They all are, but you know what I'm saying. It's very pretty. It's very pretty. It's crazy how different anime movies can be, like, think of like Perfect Blue and then think of like Totoro. Like obviously they're different, but like it's just crazy that it's the same medium and the different emotions they could evoke in you. Like one is so peaceful and calm and the other one is like this is scary. Perfect Blue's not scary. I'm trying to think like Perfect Blue is like depressing maybe. I'm trying to think more of the feelings it evokes. It's maybe more just like anxiety than scary. Probably more anxiety. He looks cross-eyed. I just made him look super cross-eyed. Perfect Blue is fucked. But it's fucked in, like... It's not horror, per se. Like, I wouldn't call it horror. I don't know what I'd call it. Perfect Blue is a anime movie. It's by the same people who made Paprika. Yeah, it's uncomfortable, and it's, like, the whole atmosphere is, like... cheery, but you know something bad is coming, which is like it's like a beautiful, exciting environment, and like it's cheery, and then you know something bad's coming. So I guess definitely more of a thriller, yeah. Drawing this freaking umbrella, I hate drawing umbrellas, specifically this umbrella. No, I don't know that. I'm just saying that, but I have not drawn this umbrella, so I could not tell you. I'm just lying. I'm just saying this is a hard umbrella to draw, but I've never drawn it, so I don't know. I think his umbrella is purple. I think it's purple. I don't know why I can't just go look up the reference. It's Friday! Woo! Woohoo! Let's go! I think that Japanese movies are really good. They're like always really good. Japanese movies are always really good. Like they do good horror and like I don't know. I used to say it was because there was more respect for like arts over there, but I don't really think that's true. I think that it's just that well, maybe I don't know. Maybe the people there are just just work harder on their ideas. I don't know. I don't know. But I can't say that because there's so much good American content. I think that we just think that that stuff is cool because it's different. But like, look at like 80s slasher movies. Like those are just as like exciting and like new. You know what I mean? Totoro, yes. I had to draw something. Oh, I just made his eye a little wonky. I had to make something Ghibli because of all the Ghibli shit that's happening. I had to hand draw a Ghibli. I mean, I say hand drawing with digital. Some people don't call it hand drawing. I always call it hand drawing. Some people are like, it's digitally drawing. I'm like, well, I'm drawing it with my freaking hand. I'm drawing it with my hand. I hate that people keep comparing digital and AI because I'm like, no, no, no. I'm not gonna get into that here. But that don't even make that debate because it's not the same. That's a silly debate to make. I lost a lot of followers because I was ranting about AI last night, but I don't care. I don't care. I am what I am. I've never seen the dub, so I couldn't tell you. You know what? Honestly, Japanese people probably think that it's really good. I was gonna say if you've seen Paprika, you might like it, but I don't know if you would have seen Paprika without seeing Perfect Blue. I think that I don't know. The discourse, I take it very personally. Some people are like, "Why are you getting so upset?" And I'm like, "You can't imagine why I get upset. That's crazy." But again, I want to keep this live happy. I don't want to get into it because I was like really upset yesterday. I was like emotional. I was crying a little bit. So I don't want to do that today. I don't want to do that today. I want to keep it happy. I want to keep it happy. So they're all a bit older. I don't think they're that old. The guy Darren Aronofsky who made what's the name of that movie with the ballerina? Black Swan. He completely ripped it off of Perfect Blue. It's literally just completely ripped off of Perfect Blue. There's shots that are scene for scene Perfect Blue in Black Swan. Black Swan's a great movie, but he should have credited him. Also, apparently Natalie Portman didn't really learn that much like ballet, and she was like supposedly lying about and saying that she did parts that she didn't. But I like Natalie Portman, so I don't want to believe that's true. I don't know if that's true, but it doesn't seem feasible that she would become like a world's. This is Totoro, baby. This is Totoro. This is a good boy. Black Swan. If you didn't like Black Swan, you might not like Perfect Blue because it's like ripped right off. But I like Black Swan. I think Black Swan is interesting. It's like before they started trying to make every movie super intellectual, it was a fun movie to watch. Yeah. I can draw that. Oh, I can draw that. Let me write that so that let me grab a pen. Let me grab a pen. Pompico. Tanuki. I know. Everyone's here for the giant balls. You know what, Stooley? That's beautiful. That is beautiful. Yeah, he was a great actor. I don't know if the Natalie Portman thing is true. Obviously, I'm not trying to like spread lies, but the dancer said that they weren't giving her enough credit for the scenes that she did. She could have also just been bitter, but I don't believe that she would lie. Like I think that probably Natalie Portman was exaggerating how much dancing she did a little bit. Because like how could you become like a very good ballerina in such a short period of time? That seems a little unrealistic. Like I have a friend who does ballet. Yeah, giant balls at my stream, baby. I have a friend who does ballet and she's been training since we were like 5 years old. Like she was training. Oh no, I got like a weird message. That's insane. Wait, is that real? They really ate the turkey? I don't get the fuss either. It's movie magic. I don't think there's anything wrong with it, but I think there's something wrong with it if you claim that you did something that you didn't do and someone else did it, you know? Like if she said that she was doing dancing that the dancer who's like the professional was doing, so I think that's kind of messed up because like that's not fair to her. She wasn't getting the credit for the dancing she did. Dancing is very hard, I would imagine. I've watched a lot of stuff on ballet, and it's crazy. I think if you have a son and you put him in ballet, though, he's going to be around a lot of beautiful women. I wonder how swan meat tastes. I would eat anything. I would eat swan. I'm not opposed to that. I would literally eat anything. I would eat giraffe, honestly. I would. There's not much food I wouldn't eat. There's not much food I would not eat. I would eat giraffe meat, honestly. I would eat. You think so? I was gonna draw him with his mouth closed. I think because in this scene his mouth is closed. That's so sad. That is really sad. Animals grieve hard. I don't know why there's this conception that like animals don't grieve or whatever. Animals are very like feely. I would eat, dude. I would eat that. I would eat that. As long as it's ethical, I would eat any type of meat. I would eat any type of meat as long as it's like cooked ethically, and not cooked ethically, but like taken ethically. Like wouldn't want a lion to be like ripped out of Africa so I could eat it. I think that's messed up. But if it was like okay and it was dead anyways, I would probably eat it. I would probably try lion meat. I mean, who wouldn't? Trying alligator meat was like one of the coolest parts of moving to Florida. That's how it is with uh killer whales. They're like they scream. They'll scream really far and like crazy frequencies when you take them away from each other. They freak out, which is really sad. They're very smart. Animals are so freaking smart. We have no idea how smart they are. It's crazy. We could not even fathom. We could not even fathom. I would try horse. I mean, why is horse meat not okay, but cow meat is okay? I don't understand the logic. To me, that makes no sense. To me, that makes no sense. Because cows are loving and good animals, you know? Cows are very loving, so why can't we eat horse? Like, what's special about a horse? I couldn't eat a dog or a cat. I don't think I could because I have dogs and cats. But I can understand. I could understand why people do it because if they don't see them as pets, it's no different than a cow. There's like nothing inherently different between a cow and a cat. So like I get it. I just couldn't do it myself. But I don't think that someone's a bad person for doing that because they might think we're bad people for eating cows, you know? I don't know. I don't know if what I'm saying makes any sense. I just don't think it's like, I can't really judge people for eating that if it's not like a thing they have as a pet. That is so cute. Wait, he's a horse-shaped dog? Is he an actual horse or is he a dog? Horse meat is okay in Sweden. Remember when they were like, there's horse meat in IKEA's meatballs? And IKEA was like, no, there isn't. IKEA was like, there is not horse meat, now meatballs. No. What else do I want? Oh, his little ears, duh. His little ears. Horses, I would imagine horses to be like friendly little guys. I would imagine them to be like little friends, but I've always been kind of afraid of horses, but I'm not like, I don't think they're bad. They're so big. I think their size is what scares me. I think I'm just afraid of their massive girth. Their massive freaking girth, man. They're girthy. They're freaking girthy. They be girthy. They're just, I mean, not just girthy, but they're just huge animals. They're huge. And I also think of that scene in Full House where the little girl gets, like, not, like, severely injured by a horse, because I've seen some videos of people getting paralyzed on horses. I would eat Totoros. Like, the little baby Totoros in the movie are really cute. The little baby one, it's really cute. The little baby. I mean, they're just so big. They have dead eyes like a horse, or dead eyes like a shark, you know? They're just so big. I don't mean any hate. No hate to them. They're just scary. They're just scary, man. They're scary. Post it on the Discord. If you're in the Discord, I'd like to see the horses. I would like, my friend had a neighbor who had horses, and I'd always go and just stare at them like, whoa. Well, I mean, I want to know what canonically the Pokemon trainers, or yeah, what do the people in Pokemon eat? Because they don't have any other meat source. Like, literally, there's no other meat source. So it has to be. It literally has to be. They don't have another meat source. What else could it be if it's not they're eating Pokemon? What else could it be? They're literally eating the Mons. They're literally eating the Mons. Literally. Literally. They are freaks. Togepi omelet, baby. I mean, they have to. They don't have any other... You think they just live off milk, though? They have to eat meat. I can't see... I mean, I think that they have to be eating them. I just don't think they talk about it. I think they might mention it in the manga. They're all veg... Oh, pff, they just eat the other Pokemon. I mean, maybe they talk about it in the manga. I just think of, But you know what? I'm thinking of the, It's a donut meme. what does he say? It's a something donut, some kind of donut. I'm thinking of that meme, and then I'm like, maybe they don't eat meat because can't think of any scene where I think of them eating meat. So maybe they just don't eat meat. Maybe they just don't eat freaking meat. Jelly filled donut, but it's a rice ball. But like neither of those things has meat unless there's meat inside the rice ball. So like maybe not. Literally, what do they eat? They have to eat. But what's I don't know. Maybe I'm just misremembering because like I'm not denying you're right because I haven't watched Pokemon in a very long time. It's just weird they never say anything about it. I guess they don't want to scare the children. I guess they don't want to terrify kids, but I guess they don't want to terrify the kids. Let me flip this and see how fucked it is from the other side. Literally, I hate when this happens. Hold on. I have to fix it. I was looking at it and I was like, it's fucked. From the other side, I can tell that it was crooked and I must fix it. I must fix it. When I have a drawing that's really crooked and I flip it and I fix it, I always feel a million times better. I always feel so much better. I literally was like, I have to fix this drawing because it's going to drive me bonkers. Oh, no, that's so sad. The Eevees. I think that they eat, yeah, there isn't there like slowpoke soup or something? There is like something like that now that you mention it. Now that you mention it, I guess they're just all freaks. Maybe they're cannibals. Maybe they just actually eat each other. They're like, we can't eat these little Pokemon. You look pretty tasty, though. You look pretty good. Yay! I want to see the pony. I want to see the freaking pony, man. I need to see that pony. Oh, I want to see the pony. Hold on, I'm going to look. I'm going to look at the pony. Live reaction. Live Stephanichi horse reaction. I'm scared. I'm scared. Oh, I'm scared. Because I'm a little afraid of horsies. I'm a little afraid of horsies. I'm a little afraid. Oh, he's so cute. What is those things in his things? What are those things? What is that face? Hello. Look at this. Look at that horse. That horse is crazy. Everyone in the Discord, the horse is like, it's like making a funny face. It's a big boy. It's a big boy. Howdy. I'm fixing this little Pikmin. Horses are funnier than I thought. I thought horses were serious little beasts. I thought they were serious, but I guess not. Oh, I guess not. Oh, is he like mean? Would he attack you, or he would just like follow you around and get annoying? I got scared. I thought the ropes at first were like in his nose. I was like, Jesus, jeez Louise, that's kind of mean. Aw, he's just a baby. Animals are funny. I just love animals. I just wish that everyone in the world was nice to animals. I pray for that every night. That's my prayer every night. It's just that people treat animals well. Because when I think about people hurting animals, it really, really upsets me. I just want everyone to love and treat animals good. Animals are the purest thing in the world. They're the most beautiful and pure thing we got, baby. It's such a boring movie that it makes sense that it's got like some hidden, deeper meaning. Because it's like nothing really happens. Nothing really happens. But there's always conspiracy theories about what the movies are actually about. Jesus. Do people ride them? Do people ride those babies? Look at this dude. Look at this dude. Look at this dude. He's just a guy. He's just a freaking guy. He's just a guy right here. This is just a guy. I wanted to draw the rain, but now I'm like so upset that I messed up this Pikmin that I can't focus. I can't focus. Yeah, horses are ones that I look at from a distance just because I'm afraid of getting like thrown and kicked and stuff like that. I'm always afraid of getting tossed. I'm always afraid of getting tossed. Oh, supposedly they're good therapy for kids who have like autism and stuff. Supposedly they're good therapy. But when I had to go to, oh, this is kind of a pretty effect. When I had to go to autism camp, there was an autism camp. It was where they sent me. Even though I have no autism I have no autism diagnosis, but they sent me to autism camp, and there was no horses there. There was no horses. We just made bracelets. That was the weirdest experience of my life. I don't know why I got sent there. I don't know why. I don't understand. I don't understand. But I think it's just because I was bad at math, or just like weird. I was kind of a weird kid. I'm a freak. I'm a weirdo. I'm a freak and a weirdo. Alright, this is the best part. Shading. Woo, baby. Thank you very much. I like the girl who's obsessed with animation. She's funny. She's very funny. I always think about how I should be on that show. I'm like, whenever I watch it, I'm like, low key, I should be on the show. I love the ones that find love. The ones that went to Africa together. I was very happy for them. Straight to autism camp. Straight to autism camp. I think I feel bad because of the racing horses. I feel like they don't get loved on as much as I think they should. I agree. I agree. I think that there were people on there that were much higher functioning than the other ones, which I thought was like they were not that. I don't want to say anything bad. It just didn't seem like they should have been on that show. Not that they weren't autistic, but they didn't seem like they should be on the show. You know what I mean? Like, it just seemed like the show was like kind of extreme for them. But what do I know? What do I know? I mean, I think that the it literally feels kind of like stolen valor. Because there was like people on there who were like close to nonverbal. You know what I mean? I just feel sad for them. It's like how I always wanted to get a Italian Greyhound that was a racing dog, because when they get abandoned after they stop racing, they have a lot of like PTSD and stuff. Like, they have a lot of mental health problems. And they're so cute. I love greyhounds. I think greyhounds and Italian greyhounds are the cutest dogs ever. They're just so like, they're so stinky. They just look stinky. They look like they're stinky little beasts. They probably are very clean, but I just like to say everything cute is very stinky. They're very stinky boys. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but I love Italian greyhounds. They're freaking awesome. They're freaking awesome. I just think that it's I don't know. It's sad. Any animal that has a job, I'm like, they probably like it, but I just want to make sure they're getting treated right. Because I know that there's like rescues and stuff for the Italian greyhounds that get treated like shit. But those are dog racing, so I don't know if dog racing is better or worse or what. I don't know anything about it. All I know is that I want an Italian greyhound. That's my dream. That my dream pet is an Italian greyhound. My cats are probably listening to me like, you bitch. You bitch. You have a dream pet and it's not us? You have a dream pet and it's not us? I want to go to the Ghibli Museum so bad. If I ever go to Japan, I'm going to the freaking Ghibli Museum, man. I'm going to the freaking Ghibli Museum. That's where I want to go. That's where I want to go. The Ghibli Museum looks so cool. Apparently, you can't take any pictures inside, which is nuts. Like, you're not allowed to take pictures. Because I know people go, and they're, like, super strict on the no picture policy. Which is fine. It's totally their right and their prerogative. Oh my god, I want to go so bad. I'm so envious. I want to go. I want to go. I want to go to Japan, man. I know everybody wants to go to Japan, but, like, there's so much stuff to do. I just don't want to only do the anime weeb stuff. I don't want to do the only, like, weeb stuff. I just think it's weird that you can't take any pictures at all, but I guess that's so that, like, it kind of makes sense, because if you think about it, a lot of people, if they see the museum, like, in advance, they're not going to want to, they have less motivation to, like, go themselves. They sell art kits there, and I totally want to buy one if I ever go. If I ever make it, oh, I gotta buy one of those kits. I got to buy one of those kits. I want to see, like, old shrines. I want to see actual Japan, but then I need, like a week to do, like, just weeby stuff. Like, I need time to do everything. I feel like a trip, if you're going to Japan, you need to plan, like, a long trip. Like, I couldn't imagine going there for, like, a week. I would definitely have to go there for longer. I know people who were there, and they're like, they never stop going back. They never stop. Yeah, I mean, there's manga stores, like, everywhere. Like, even in the US, you get stores with, like, imports, especially where I am in Florida. But I'd like to see it, but that's definitely not, like, everything I want to do there. Like, I want to go, I really want to, I know it's embarrassing to be a Disney adult, but I really want to go to their Disney, because I heard it's better than our Disney. I heard it's better. I would feel very safe there, which is nice, because I know that their crime rate is low, which is good. I wouldn't feel uncomfortable. The rain in the UK actually looks very appealing to me. I've always thought I'd like to live there because I love rain. I've always been like, I would thrive in the UK. I would literally thrive, because you guys got so much freaking rain, and I love rain. I love it. I love the rain. Apparently the prices there are really good. Yeah, apparently it's like you can get crazy deals on stuff here that would be, like, super expensive. So I'm sure that it's, you know, worth it to visit all those places, but I don't know if that's like all I want to spend my time doing there. I mean, the maid cafes, whenever I've seen videos from maid cafes, they're, like, so cringy that I feel secondhand cringe. I start to feel, like, secondhand, like, discomfort, you know? Maybe I'm the only one, but I start to feel a little cringy when I watch those videos. I'm like, oh no. Oh no. That they look very creepy IRL, and it's also like I don't want to have someone coming to my table like, ooh, ooh, and then like shaking a wand on my food and like, you know. Apparently there's cuddle places and you can pay to be cuddled, which sounds very scary for the poor girls who are doing that. And there's also girls like who are like straight in school, like who walk around with signs that say that you can like rent them for an hour, supposedly for nothing sexual, but I'm like, that's creepy. That's creepy. I've been told that if I moved to Japan, I could get a pretty decent job there as a like a host. Like apparently if you're just an American woman, you can get a job, or a foreign woman, it's pretty easy to get a job there, but I'm like, that sounds like very like illegit. Like that sounds like a prostitute. That sounds like a prostitute maybe? What is that? Explain. I'm curious. What is gaijin hunting? I think that they'd be like mesmerized by how thick a Latina butt could be. So they'd be like fetishizing my big butt. They'd be like, "Oh, American booty, a big American butt." Okay, the robot restaurant looks sick. It's sad it shut down. I'm surprised it shut down because whenever I've seen clips of it, it did look very expensive. Like I know that there were tourists who said it was expensive. I have a pretty big butt. I am half Puerto Rican. I think that it's weird though. I'm surprised because I thought no one there was trying to date or like have sex. I thought their whole thing was that they were like all like fucking their anime characters, which sounds bad, but like I thought that no one there was having sex. Yeah, they'd be like, "Oh, Kim Kardashian, Kim Kardashian," and I'd be like, nor. That is really, really weird. That is really, really uncomfortable, dude. The maid cafe stuff it just looks so cringe and like painful. It looks painful. That looks painful. The fake Japanese accent in front of it, that is bizarre. That is so fucking bizarre. I would be extremely uncomfortable. I'm surprised that didn't get like canceled by people because a fake Japanese accent in an environment like that, like I feel like they would people would be like, you gotta shut this bad boy down. You gotta shut this bad boy down. I'm glad that you didn't get in because every single person I know who, well, I mean, if you wanted to go, that's fine, but every single person I've known who's gone to one has been like, it's been the worst experience of my life. It's extremely uncomfortable. And I've watched YouTube videos and every video I've watched has been so, weird. I think I do have a lot of, I think I've seen, it's like mostly American, but then it's followed up by, the UK. Like I've seen my analytics and it's mostly guys between 20 and like 30 something mostly. I've seen my analytics. I have seen my analytics. I would like some lady followers so I can draw some girly stuff, but I love my bros. Dudes rock. So I just love everyone who comes and hangs out with me. Dudes freaking rock. Dudes rock. Look at this Totoro. Look at him. Come on. AI couldn't have drawn this. It would have drawn it totally different because it's not a human. Ha ha ha. It's not a human, man. I'm alone? Who's alone? Hands up who's British. I like a chat of people that are often like talking to me. Like I've been in other streams where the like it's very awkward because it's like no one talks to the streamer and it's very uncomfortable. So I feel very grateful that you guys like chat with me. I feel quite grateful that you guys actually chat with me and I'm not just sitting here like talking to myself. I mean, I've done it like when I first started and I'm still, you know, I'm still a small channel, but you guys were always good to me. Hello, again, Eggy. Hello. I mean, it just feels like awkward. Like I feel awkward for them when I watch it. Because I know how uncomfortable it could be when you're just talking to yourself. Especially if there's people watching. I never understood, what to say. Whenever I do those, well, I just ramble. I have a pretty easy time, actually. But, like, sometimes when there's just people watching, it's just like, your TV license. Your TV license. But, yeah, sometimes it's like, you have to, well, that's the thing, too. I think the problem is a lot of people don't realize you have to talk to get people to talk. People aren't going to just come into your chat and start talking. You have to talk with people. And I like talking with people. I'm very talkative, so I always have fun. But I think some people think that they're just going to have a random chat going, and that's not the case. You have to, you've got to talk with people, and then people will respond to you. But you can't be, like, antisocial and a streamer. Like, you have to want to talk to people. I think that's fair. Like I wouldn't personally go in if I was watching someone's chat and they're just sitting there like this the whole time. Like I what am I gonna say to them? I'm not gonna be like, how you going? Because they don't seem like they really want to talk, you know? It's the same with like people who sell at cons and stuff. Like some people, if you're antisocial, you're just not gonna have a lot of people like coming up to you because people generally like to have like not be starting a conversation themselves. Like at cons and stuff, there's so many people when you're trying to buy stuff or like walk around who are just staring at their phones, and it's like, okay, I would have bought from you, but you're just staring at your phone, so now I don't really want to. Now I don't really want to because you're making me feel weird. You're making me uncomfortable. But at the same time, it's very awkward. Like as a like I used to sell this sweatshirt I'm wearing at conventions. It says "Sell Your Soul." This is a huge one. This is massive. It's like an extra large. It says "Sell Your Soul" with Tom Nook. I designed it, and I used to sell it at cons. So, but that's just random. I used to sell at cons anyways. That's what I was getting at. And it would be awkward when people would walk up to the booth. Sometimes you don't know if you should say something or not. I never did because I felt like that made people uncomfortable. And I'm very like conscious of trying not to make people uncomfortable, especially people at cons. Like anime cons are generally like not the most social people in the world, so I never knew what to do. But other people would come up and start the conversation with me. They'd be like, "Hey, how you doing?" Blah 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 blah. And I was like, "Okay, this is awesome. This is awesome. This is awesome. This rocks." I don't know. It would also be scary. It's just scary having so many people like come up to your table and you don't know if you should say something or not sometimes, so you don't really know what to do. So I've been on both sides. A lot of people wear the masks and stuff, and I always worry because I'm like, it's so weird to me because everywhere I'm used to going is like you can't usually do that. Like security would not let you in with like a giant mask. Obviously they have to go through security, so I'm not worried about it, but it is weird not being able to see people's faces. Cosplay is so cool. I'm so mad that I never got into it. Like I learned to sew too late. I just never was able to get into it. I'm very upset. I'm very upset about it because I did learn to sew. I'm just too late to the game. And I would want to do my playing thing is if I do something, I want to do it really good. So I would have to do really good cosplay, and I don't feel like I could catch up. Literally, yeah. If you have a helmet on, it's like the people who work at Disney as like Mickey Mouse and stuff. They probably feel so much more comfortable because they have a helmet on. It's like easier to interact with kids and everything. It's very easy versus if you're just yourself, that's scary. Like the people who walk around Disney and they're like Cinderella, I'm like, oh, that's terrifying. That's freaking terrifying. That's a little scary because what if the people like are mean to you? Or I always worry for them because it's like, what if the kid says something really weird and awkward? Like, how do you respond? I don't like meeting the characters at Disney that are face characters because it's very awkward as an adult. It is extremely awkward. Like, I never know what to say. I asked Rapunzel. Rapunzel's the last character I met in person, and she, I asked her if she met Nemo, and she was like, no. Who's that? And I was like, oh, okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm Rapunzel. I'm sorry to have offended you, Your Highness. I'm scared. I'm so scared. So I get too nervous to meet the princesses. I get too nervous. Also, they're like younger than me, and it's very weird to be like going to meet some teenager who's probably like working on their math project when they get home. Because they're like they hire like a lot of young teenagers to do those jobs, like to dress up as the princess and stuff. Totoro! All this Ghibli chat, I just had to do something that was, you know, my own, and that was Ghibli. No, don't. Thank you so much. No worries about lurking. I'm so grateful for you. I'm so grateful for your lurking, and thank you so much that you were very kind. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But I'm also very happy to have you in the chat. I'm happy. Happy? I'm happy to have you in the chat. Yeah, I was very vocal yesterday about my hatred for AI, so I was like, I have to draw something Ghibli that's in my own style. I have to. Oh, I have to for my own mental health, because I was going nutty. We made it to Friday, everybody! Woo! We made it to Friday. This was like a week from hell. This was like, not a week from hell, but the AI stuff really freaking drained me. It drained me. I'm not a fan of AI. And, so I needed to do something Ghibli. I might do a couple Ghibli things. I did do a Pikmin, which is obviously not Ghibli. That was just because I wanted to. But thank you so much. You make me very happy saying that you like my stuff. That's hearing that sometimes just is very nice. So thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. AI can't have a fat ass because AI is a computer. AI is Karen from SpongeBob. Literally, when I think of AI, I think of Karen from SpongeBob. I'm such a freaking loser. Like, immediately I think of anything, I'm like, get this SpongeBob reference. Get this freaking SpongeBob reference. Yeah, literally, how could they hurt Grandpa? It's also just, like, very... The comments I've been seeing have really upset me. Like, when people said art is finally accessible, I was like, you have to be kidding me. People were drawing on cave walls. People were drawing on cave walls. I mean, it was funny for a second, but then it's like... It's just sad because it's like... The people, it's just hard to realize that so many people don't really care about, like, art or artists. You know what I mean? They just don't care. And that's a little sad. But, you know what? But, and also to think that people are like, oh, art is accessible. Meanwhile, you can literally just pick up a pencil. Like, that drove me crazy. Seeing people say art is finally accessible, I was like, I'm losing my mind. I'm losing my mind. I'm losing my mind. The accessibility thing is insane. Like, I'm sorry, pick up a pencil. And my big thing with me is when people say, good night, good night, good night. I hope you have a wonderful night. When people say that art is too expensive to get into, because they're talking about, like, iPads and Cintiqs and stuff, and I'm like, dude, you need a pencil. That is all you need to be an artist, is a pencil. That's literally it. You don't need anything fancy. Some of the greatest... I do commissions. You could message me on my Etsy, or you can message me on my art Twitter, but I do, and that would be wonderful. I appreciate you even asking. I have to upload more listings for commissions on my Etsy, but if you message me on there, I will respond. It is the best place. Yeah, I just think that everyone can do art. Everyone. Yeah. Well, that's the thing, is they think it's accessible to buy art. But it's like... Oh, perfect. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I hope you have fun editing. Editing is really hard. Good luck. Good luck. It is difficult. Yeah, no, it's just very strange. It's very strange. The whole thing is strange. It's, like, surreal to me, especially because, like, I saw someone like, oh, finally the world has color, and I'm like, the world always has color. You could just, I follow artists since I had social media. Like, there's always been artists. Yeah, I'm literally, like, I have to breed artists to avoid all this AI stuff. I have to make more artists. I have to make little artsy baby. But with my luck, my kids are beginning to be like, I love math. And I'm like, no! I just think that art is you know, for everybody. And it's has always been for everybody. If you pick up a pencil, you can draw. You can learn to draw. I mean, I definitely believe there's some people who are naturally better at it, and some people have more time. I suck at math, man. I suck at math. I'm just not good at it. I think that there's some people who are naturally, probably, like, it's easier for them. I think it's like an eye thing, like how your eye picks up detail. Probably some of it. But also people just, you get what you put into things. If you work hard at something... Yeah, literally, his work is beautiful. Because I studied illustration. That's what my major was. So we did a lot of... stuff at NCY. His kids, I don't think any of his kids were as good as him personally, because I like his illustration style. But, and his kids were, if I'm wrong, I think they were all fine artists. But they were all talented in their own right, which is crazy. I guess if you see your parent doing art, you're either going to want to do it or you're going to want to avoid it. I guess you're going to be like, want to be really good, or you're going to want nothing to do with it. Literally, I'm going to be like, you have to do art, kid. You have to do art. My dad was a really good artist, and then he gave up, and he quit, and that made me sad. That made me quite sad. But sometimes you gotta quit. I mean, I'm grateful for him quitting, because life probably would have been a lot harder for me growing up if he didn't quit. I'm sorry, that's the joke, is that it's like MS Paint, but it is not MS Paint. I wondered if I should change it for that reason, but I did think it was a little silly to use MS Paint as an overlay. I did think it was a little silly. Welcome to the chat, by the way. Just Dylan? Welcome to the chat. I'm always get excited seeing like a new name pop up in the conversation. I always get excited. That is a very green circle. Very green circle. Very green circle. I wanted to have him standing on grass, but maybe I'll come back to it. The overlay is funny. I think it's very, like, this is paint, like, and then it's not. But people make crazy good art on MS Paint, so it's like it's not like crazy. Like, people make art that's really, really good, like, genuinely very good on MS Paint. So, like, someone could randomly do little diddles. No one's diddling anyone on MS Paint. I want to go there. I want to go to his museum, but I also want to go to the Norman Rockwell Museum because I love Norman Rockwell. I'm a bit of a Norman Rockwell stan. I like my Norman Rockwell. I like him. I like him a lot. Picasso. Picasso. No, but that doesn't surprise me at all because that sounds like exactly like what something that would exist in the world. That sounds exactly like something that would exist. So like that does not shock me in the slightest. It does not shock me. Hell yeah, try it. Try it. That's awesome. But you can find such good stuff in the freaking thrifts, man. You can find such good stuff. I'm glad you're starting with that because I know so many people who like they've never done digital art or they're just starting and they always are like, I have to get the most expensive thing, and I'm like, literally, no, you don't. Like, there's no reason to do that. Some people are always obsessed with like having the like craziest stuff, and I'm like, it's not gonna do anything. You have to learn how to use the programs, you know? Like, you have to learn how to use the tablet first. Thank you. I hope you have a great weekend. But that sounds very awesome. Yes, I do know Turner. I do know Turner. I know pretty decent amount about art history because I take a lot of art history classes. I started with art history like everyone does, like AP art history in high school, and then I got more into it as I get older. I love like fine arts as much as I love illustration arts. Like I probably love illustration a little more. I'm a little biased, but like I also love the fine arts. I think you really can't have one without the other. I like Turner. Turner's art is very pretty. Turner has pretty art. I should probably say it's more than pretty. It's beautiful, but I like Turner. Turner is good. Yeah, I agree, and I think that that's a good place to start. I love pixel art. I love pixel art. Pixel art is bomb. Pixel art is really hard. So if you can do pixel art, I'm envious because when I try to do pixel art, it never comes out right. I struggle with the pixel art. I struggle, but I'm envious that you can do it. I'm envious that you can do it. I follow a lot of really good pixel artists. Yeah, I think that I wish that when you're studying art history, you could focus more on like what you like too, because I felt like a lot of time was spent learning about, like, I understand learning about everything, but I also wish that we could focus more on what we wanted, like rather than just one class where we tried to learn everything. As I got older in college, I was able to take electives and stuff, but when I was in high school, it was just like one class for everything. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I think that art plays a really big role on like what's going on in society. So that's like I don't know if I should give him this. I think he looks fine without this. I don't think he really needs this. Like, it was cute, but I could put some flowers on it, but I don't really think he needs it. I think that he does fine without it. He's fine without it. I think that art, like, it's all downstream from the classics, but like I think everything's connected to everything. I love classic art and I love illustration, like classic illustration. I love Norman Rockwell. I love it all stems from somewhere. And then I love comics. I mean I just love any like creative expression, which is why I hate AI. But I just love when people make anything, honestly. I think that I don't like to break art into like highbrow and lowbrow. I think that's silly. Maybe people say that's because I do illustration, which is like the lowbrow art, but I just don't think that's the case. I think that art is art, and you know, if people enjoy it, that's the most important thing. I guess I'm like Andy Warhol in that way. Andy Warhol felt the same way. It's like, why is popular bad? Why is making people happy with your art like a bad thing? You know what I mean? Like, being popular becomes synonymous with being bad in general. Like, it's like, oh, that music is popular, it sucks. And it's like, but if it's popular, then it doesn't suck. People like it and they relate to it. Oh yeah, that's unfortunate. But you know what? You found something that you love. Oh, I just like fully started. You found something you love. So you know what? That's all that matters. I'm surprised she's into modern art. I don't know that many people who are super into modern art. Like contemporary modern or like Picasso modern. Yeah, like a lot of the history should get taught alongside it. It's just, I understand it's hard for them, but that's why I think art history should be more focused into different sections rather than just like when they teach it all. It was like one big lump. Oh yeah, I'm just a pointillism girl. I'm just a pointillism girl. I think pointillism is actually one of the craziest things to me because I think you have to just be so obsessive to sit there like dot 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 dot, which is nutty. But you know what? To each their own. Rothko? Jesus. I mean, I love all art, but I definitely would say that's probably the style of art that is like the least appealing to me. It's just because it's more about the artist personally than the art. It's more like Rothko's art is more about Rothko than it is about like the art, which is fine. It's just not really what I'm into. Like I literally prefer more not literally. I just prefer more art that's more like visual. Like that you don't have to know the artist to enjoy the art. Rothko art is kind of crazy. I mean, yeah, you like what you like. It's very hard to force yourself to like something else. You know, you're gonna like what you like. It just wasn't meant to be. Although I don't think that should be a reason to not date someone, but it is interesting. I didn't know that guys would do stuff like that. Be like, learn a whole new interest just to impress a girl. I think that's very funny. I think that's very sweet. It is very sweet. Oh, I think that's very sweet. Yeah, I mean, that's true. It's true. It's also a lot of the art world is being in the right place at the right time, and then also like knowing the right people and being in the right environment. Like being in New York City in the 80s, if you had the right friends, like you could get famous rather no matter what your art was. Not that the artists at that time weren't good. Like obviously I love Keith Haring. I think Keith Haring is great. Literally I have his stamps. But like the artist and like there's a lot more that goes into it, the quality of the work. There's really, really amazing artists who no one ever finds out about, and that's just, like, sadly, the way the world is. And also some artists are amazing artists, and they have no personality. Like, they're not that they have no personality, but they're extremely shy, and they never put themselves out there, so, like, no one ever discovers them, because they just never put themselves out there, and they don't talk, so it's just very hard to, like, fall in love with their art, you know what I mean? Because you just don't know it exists. And there are a lot of famous artists that are, like, I think their art is kind of BS, but their personality is what gets them their fame. So it's just more that goes into it than talent. Oh, Jesus Christ. I like Manet better than Monet, if we're comparing who's better. If you're asking me who I prefer. I mean, it's just also about, like, just getting seen by the right person. It's like anything else. You have to get seen by the right person and at the right time. I'm sorry. It's just one of those things. Like, it's like how someone could make one single YouTube video and get famous off of it, and someone else could, like, have a channel with, like, hundreds and no one ever finds out who they are. It's that kind of thing. It's kind of the luck of the draw. It's kind of the luck of the draw. But I get it, because I see art, like, I see artists who I don't think are much better than me, if at all. I think we're on the same level. And they're like, I just got a new job at Disney Animation. And I'm like, that's great. I'm so happy for you. But then I'm like, what do I have to do? But I don't put myself out there. I really struggle with putting myself out there. So I think that a lot of that is also my fault. I think if I put myself out there more, I probably could, I'm going to take this drawing that I started and I'll put it over there. Oh, and I promised someone I would draw something. I just want to put this over here so I can work on this too. I don't know. I know kids I went to college with who were, like, not fantastic artists, but they put themselves out there a lot, and they all have great jobs. And I'm like, oh, great. That's fantastic. That's awesome. But I also have friends who are super talented, so and have great jobs, so it's, you know, it all just depends. It's a lot that goes into it, but knowing the right people certainly doesn't hurt. I can't put flowers on that, because Pikmin are very small. Pikmin are very small. They're very small. They're tiny. Oh, look at him. He's just a little baby. He's just a little baby. He's a little baby Pikmin. He's a little baby Pikmin. Yeah. I mean, it's hard. It's hard to find people. It doesn't say anything about the, quality of your work at all. It's literally just, like, finding the right people who have the right power. Like, I truly believe that I could have a decent art job, but I don't know anybody, and it's very hard to get into it. Yeah, it's about networking. A lot of it is about networking. Who did I say I would draw? Who did I say I would draw? From, Tanuki from what? I bet you're fantastic. I really do. I really do. It's just, like, the luck of the draw. If you told me to draw something earlier, what was it? I wrote it down, but I wrote it down in, very bad way. I was gonna draw big balls, but it was the Tanuki with big balls. What's the name again? It's is it Pumpoki? Pumpoki? I have to look it up, so I have to Like, I have to get a reference picture. Oh, wait, it's Pompoko. See, I was almost there. I was saying Pompoki. I couldn't remember. Okay. I couldn't remember. Pompoko. Oh, I couldn't remember. I was saying Pompoki, and I was like, I know that's not right. But I know that, if I put that in, it's not going to come up. Pompoki would be a better name. Alright. 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 Which one, though? Which one? Who am I drawing? I know they have got their big balls. Don't worry, I'm going to include big balls. Who should I draw? Who should I draw? Who should I draw? I love the lucky, these things. These. I love these things. Balls! I just don't know which one to draw. They're just, I guess it doesn't really matter. I'm just drawing generic one of them. Alright, let me just get that first picture. I love their weird little boob things. Well, I love their weird, strange little boobs. They're weird little boobies. Because they basically do have boobs. Alright, I'm gonna draw this kitty because I do a book where I sketched a word of the day, and today's word was Ottoman. So I sketch a word every day. So I drew that cat picture for the Ottoman one. But I will draw this first because it'll be quick. I think it'll be quick. Let me crop and resize. They are very cute. Oh, yeah, that's so cute. Wait, that's a really good idea. That's a really good idea. See, I love, wait, where's the picture? I just downloaded it, didn't I? Didn't I download it? Save to photos? I hope I downloaded it. Yeah, there it is. There it is. Okay, I'm just gonna do my little sketch. Let me see if I can get this thing working, because it might not work. You know what? It probably takes up too much space. I was thinking, how does this work? Why does this not work? I don't know. I'm always trying to make that thing work, and I've never been able to make it work, so I have no idea. Let me open the picture. Okay. Fezzes are very cool. We should bring back the Fez. They sell them at Disney World. They sell them at Disney World. Alright. I like the one character is a girl that does not have balls. She rocks. Okay, so, just fat, and I just want them to be fat and cute. I'm only gonna draw one, but I just want them to be cute. I just want them to be cute. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. I just want them to be cutie pies. This is a crazy ass face that I'm drawing, but it'll make sense when I actually do it. It'll make sense. And then big body, big round body, big round body. Tom Nook. We don't have these in America, right? Because I know it's the like they're like raccoons, but they're not raccoons. They're actually something different, right? We don't have tanukis, I don't think. I don't think so. Alright, I'll give him the big balls. I'll give him the big balls. We're gonna go with the big balls. The big old ball. Oh, you know what? I'd like to make him sitting, but then where do I put his balls? Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, no. I wanted to make him sitting, but then where do I put his balls? I'm not a man. I can't guess. I can't guess where the balls would go. I can't guess. I hate that he has big honkers, because I don't want to get frickin' banned. I don't want to get frickin' banned. I hate his big honkies. His big honker binonkers. Is the person who suggested this here, by the way? I don't want to, be drawing it, because I've done that before where I drew a whole thing and then I realized they were not here and I felt really stupid. So I will wait and make sure. I will start on this and I will wait and make sure because I felt very embarrassed. Does it hurt if you sit on your own balls? Does that hurt? I would imagine that doesn't feel very good. I feel bad for guys. I feel like you guys kind of got a very uncomfortable setup. I can't lie. Like, your guys' setup seems very uncomfortable. Yeah, I have to draw, like, yeah, that person hasn't said they're here, so I'm gonna not draw that yet because I want to draw things in front of the people who request them. I think I would feel very silly. Sitting on your balls is horrendous. Ugh. So why does that happen a lot? Is that, like, a common occurrence? Are you often sitting on your balls? Are you often sitting on your balls? No, I know, but are you, is sitting on your balls like, oh, that sounds miserable. Getting kicked in the balls sounds like the worst thing. Minus, not period, minus childbirth. Like, you can't convince me that it hurts more than childbirth. However, it does seem like it would be quite painful. It does seem like it'd be quite painful. It doesn't seem like it'd be good. Maybe you just have powerful balls. Maybe your balls just are powerful. Maybe if you have, like, saggy ones, that it happens more often. Like, maybe it just depends on how low swinging they are. How low hanging the fruit is, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I need to stop speaking so much. Every time I say stuff, I'm like, why do I speak? Why do I speak? Why? That sounds nightmarish, Kraken. That sounds nightmarish, Kraken. It sounds like everybody's just sitting on their balls. I'm surprised I haven't been in a class where someone's done that. Like, in a classroom where they screamed at the top of their lungs. That seems like, that's just, I could have never guessed where that, how the balls align themselves, how they just adjust themselves in their socket. Oh god. Oh god. I couldn't have guessed. I couldn't have guessed. I'm learning so much about the male anatomy, which is always why that's the true reason I stream. I've always seeked to know more about male anatomy, you know? I've always seeked to know more. Literally, imagine you're in class and you just have a, sit down and then you just scream at the top of your lungs because you just sat on your balls. Orange cat supremacy! I don't have an orange cat, but they're so stupid that I love drawing them because I know they're such ding-dongs. I know they're such ding-dongs. I love stupid cats. I thought there was a bug on my shoulder, and I was like, alright, stream's over, because I have a bug on my shoulder. Stream's over. If I had a bug on my shoulder, that's it. That's it. I'll do a pink ball of yarn. A little pink ball of yarn. I feel guilty drawing a cat because is there anything, like, a fan thing anyone wants me to draw? Like, a character, a Pokemon, or any character? Because I will draw that. If you have a suggestion. I just don't want to draw someone's suggestion that isn't here. Aw, orange cats are supposed to be massive dinguses. They're supposed to be just so stupid, so that makes perfect sense. That makes perfect sense. I love stupid animals. I think that the more stupid... I can do that. Hold on. Why has it gotta be chibi, though? I just need reference. I need reference. You love Hank Hill. You love Hank Hill. I love the way the characters from Naruto dress. It's so dramatic. You know what? I do like chibi style. I do like chibi style. I just didn't know if you wanted, like, the big giant head, you know? I started King Dedede, but I didn't finish, so I should probably do that one too. That's another one that I could do really quick. I always need suggestions, guys. I do like chibi, but when I think chibi, I always think giant head. I always think giant head, you know? Let me go back and put this on here in case I don't do this during the stream, just so what the hell is even that? Well, literally, what is that? Literally, I don't know what, oh, that's the Tanuki's balls. That's the Tanuki's balls. Let me I don't want to, lose the art that I already did, so let me just, like, copy and paste, this. Copy. And then paste it, because I just don't want to lose it. You can kind of see, kind of see other stuff I'm working on. Alright, and then copy and paste the sketch, and then I can, do that. If I lose it, I'm gonna be upset, because I wouldn't have done my word of the day. I wouldn't have done my word of the day. I try and draw, like, 12 hours a day. I really am trying to grow, you know? I'm trying to be the best artist I can be. And I feel like I have to just draw more and more and more. Because every time I watch an art documentary, all the artists that I like are like, all you just have to do is draw 24/7. And I'm like, great. I don't need a life or anything like that. It is the only way to get better. It just feels like sometimes I'm, like, sleep deprived, so I have to, like, maybe calm down a little bit. But I do try to draw, like, a good chunk of the day. Like, most of the day I should be drawing. That's why I love streaming so much, is because it's, like, you guys watch me and I can't just quit. I have to I have to do it. You know what I mean? I have to. I try to be dedicated. I try. I feel like you know, I can't. If I want to do something well, I have to keep going. I have to practice. I have to practice. You know, practice makes perfect. Although perfect doesn't exist. Perfect does not exist. I'm trying to think of a funny way to draw him that like works with his weird outfit. That like works with his weird outfit. I think that it's just crazy because every time I watch artist documentaries, people are like, "What's your secret?" And they're like, literally, you just have to draw. Like, all you have to do is draw, and that you will grow, which is the truth. Like, there's gonna be no secret that makes you better, which is why the AI thing is infuriating. But I don't want to get upset about it. It's not worth it. There's nothing I can do. There's nothing I can do. Oh, you were so kind. Thank you so much. I thought you were posting someone else's stream, and I was like, I bet they're awesome, but I'm streaming now too. I'm streaming now too. Oh no, my pencil! Oh no. Oh no, we know what happens when my pencil dies. Oh no. I'm not gonna do the chibi. I'll just do my style though. Like, I'll do my more cartoony style, but I won't do a chibi. It looks crazy right now, but I promise it'll look cool when it's done. But now my pencil is dying. Oh no, oh no, I don't want my stream to crash. Yeah, you have to, if you want to do something, you gotta work at it. It's just, there's no other way. It's just this, people think there's secrets to that stuff, and there's really, it's just not. You don't get better unless you do something. Like, I always have friends who are like, oh, if I had better equipment, I could be better, and then it's like, honestly, no. You like, better equipment helps a little bit, but, like, you need to have the baseline, of just working really hard, you know? You need to just work hard. I'm trying to think what angle I want to draw him from. Like, I don't really want to draw sideways. When I'm, like, drawing creatures, I have to get back into the mode of drawing people. I have to get back into the drawing people mode. I have to get my... I just drew that Snow White last night, and I think she came out nice, so I have to focus. Focus. Literally, equipment is about how you use it. It's so frustrating when people are like, I can't work, I can't do the things I want to do because I don't have good equipment. It's like, that does not matter. Good equipment is nice, for sure, but, like, you don't... It's... If you're not putting in the work, good equipment, it will do nothing for you. You're just gonna be looking for another reason not to do it. I think that when people are obsessed with getting better equipment, it's just because they don't want to put the work in. Like, that's like an excuse. Like, it's an excuse that they use. They just don't want to do the work. Because it shouldn't matter. It doesn't matter. Yeah. Yeah, like, yeah, definitely it's true for magicians. It's true for literally anything. If you want to do anything, you have to put in the work. You have to put in the work. This is such a tiny little drawing. Yeah, if you can't... Look, if you put the shittiest pencil in the world in someone who's really good at art, or if you put, like, the worst guitar in the world at a good guitarist hand, they're gonna make something banger, because they have you know what I mean? They're like, that's what they do. It doesn't... You need the nice equipment. When you get better, you, like, earn the nice equipment, but you definitely don't need it, like, before that point. That's just ridiculous. There's people who buy the most expensive paints and stuff before they even learn to paint, thinking that's gonna make them a better painter. And it's just not. This is such a tiny little drawing. Maybe I'll just do, like, a headshot, kind of. Am I allowed to say that on here? Am I gonna get in trouble? Maybe I'll just do, like, a headshot, because I just want to, I mostly just want to get his hair and his expression. And his angry expression. He's a sensitive young man. He's a sensitive young man. He looks like a sensitive young woman, but I digress. I digress. I digress. I like his hair. I like his hair. It sucks because I really like how his hair is looking on this side, and I don't want to cover it, but, like, I kind of have to cover it. Make it smaller. Let me do a second layer. Dude, literally, if you buy really expensive equipment, it's gonna be ass if you don't put the work in. It's just it's so frustrating because I have a lot of friends who are like art friends who are like that, and they're like, I just can't draw that well because I don't have an iPad. And I'm like, you don't draw with pencil, so like, what does it matter if you have an iPad? You're not gonna learn to draw with an iPad. You know what I mean? Like, you need to just put in the work. It's very frustrating. It's frustrating when people when because it's in reality it's just an excuse. It's just an excuse to not do something, which people do it for anything. If they don't want to do something, they just blame whatever they can. It's like very easy to come up with excuses, you know. You gotta put the reps in. Once you put the reps in, then you reward yourself with the nice, expensive stuff. I'm trying to make him look kind of more my style, cartoony, but like he's got these flips in his hair, so the flips would be like coming down this way, and then one flip would be like that, and then one flip would be like that. I just don't want to mess it. I mean, you just have to be willing to suck. Like, you have to be willing to suck to be good at something. Like, if I start something else, I accept that I'm gonna suck at it for a while. Like, and some people just don't want to suck. Some people are not willing to be bad at something, which is fine. You don't have to, but like, you're never gonna get great if you're not willing to be bad. Not that I'm like a god or I know that much about it, but I do know that you have to put in the work to do things that you want to do. You've got to put in the work. Work is the most important thing. Hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard, baby. But when talent works hard, Jesus Christ. Then there's then they win. Then they win. Then the talent wins. But you never know. You never know anything unless you try. If you try, you have a chance. If you don't try, there's no chance. That's a Seth Rogen quote. That's a stupid Seth Rogen quote. That I want him to. Hold on. I want him to have this like looking to the side look, but I want him to be like, and he's got long hair. I just don't. The neck, the collar. Well, the collar wouldn't go up that high. No, it kind of would. I just want his hair to be out because I really like the way that his hair is coming, and I think that if I could just draw it like this, it would look so much cooler. So I'm gonna do the under. I'm gonna do it under. That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, if you have to have it all. You gotta have it all. You gotta have. I think it would be fun. I want to make the collar comically huge, but then I would be like this. I kind of think that would be funny if I just made it like a massive collar. But I also want it to look good. If I don't know. Now I don't know what to do. Now maybe I should make two variants. One where it's like under his hair and normal size, and another one where it's just a massive collar. A massive collar. I think this whole outfit is wild. He's just a wild one. He's a wild guy. He's just a wild dude. And then he would have like shading under here, under there. And his hair would probably be shaded like that. I don't know. I just think that that a lot. I think that people in general are getting lazier, and I'm not saying that I'm better. I'm definitely lazy with a lot of things. Like I struggle with a lot of things, so I get it. I get it. Like I would say all the time like, oh, I wish I could do music, but I don't want to put the effort in to do music, so I'm never gonna learn. I'm never gonna learn. It won't happen for me. It won't happen. No, I'm just gonna do a half body because I want to do like other stuff too, but I don't know. I don't know. So this is tough because I want to make it good. I don't know. Now I kind of want to watch Naruto. Now I kind of want to watch freaking Naruto. Is that crazy? Isn't that crazy that I would just want to watch Naruto really, really bad? Really, really bad? I think that when I plug in my pencil, my stream is going to crash. Remember that happened last time? Every time I plug in my pencil, my freaking stream crashes. So now I'm worried about it. I like Naruto. I think Naruto's really good. I really think it's very fun. Believe it! I like it. I didn't really like it growing up, but as an adult, having seen it now, I think it's pretty good. Do you like Naruto? Are you a Naruto fan? Well, I know you're a Naruto fan, obviously, but I would think so. I mean, I don't think you asked for this for no reason. I think you might like Naruto. Just a guess. Just a guess. You might like Naruto. I kind of want to do other Pikmin too, but I want to finish this one because I'm not finished, but I want to draw him. I have to. I have to because he's a request that I want to draw. It's like when I know something's gonna be more challenging, I get more scared of it and I like put it off a little bit, but then I'm like, no, I have to do it. I have to do it. I think drawing every day also helps you with like poses and stuff like that because I definitely can't draw things like straight on as much. Like I don't want to copy just like the pose that he's in that. So I feel like that helps too with that. Like you have to draw a lot, so you have to get used to drawing like a lot of poses and stuff. I think I'm learning a lot about that. Yeah, when did you start watching Naruto? Like how long did you watch Naruto for? How long were you a Naruto fan? Were you a long time Naruto watcher? Boruto. That's a name. That's certainly a name. That's certainly a name. Boruto. I watched a documentary about the some of the workers that did animated all the Naruto stuff, and they were like so miserable, and I was like, Jesus, I feel so bad for them. They had like horrible lives. It's like, damn, they are getting freaking cooked. Like they were like working like 24/7. Like they were working non-stop and getting paid peanuts. And I was like, on freaking Naruto of all things, that's crazy. I would have thought at least Naruto animators did well. Hello, hello, hello! Hello, hello, hello! How are we doing? How are we doing? I put it in dark mode. Sometimes when I can't see the sketch that well and I'm using a light color, I just switch to doing it like this. I just do a little swapsy. I did not like Naruto as a kid because it for some reason I was like only obsessed with Teen Titans and the only thing I cared about was Teen Titans. Like anything else, the existence of anything else just pissed me off. I would get very upset. I was like, I don't want to talk about Naruto. I want to talk about Teen Titans. Pizza's on the way. Heck yeah. Heck freaking yeah. Hell yeah. I'm very envious. I could go for pizza. I could go for pizza. I could always go for pizza. Pizza's goated. Pizza's freaking goated. Is that what what's up? Not everyone, but what's everyone up to on this Friday night? We're just chilling? I know I'm just chilling. Obviously, I'm just chilling because I'm here. I don't stream on Saturday, but not like last weekend where I'm not going to stream on Sunday. I will be back on Sunday. I missed you guys. I like probably I like Sakura. I think if I had to pick like from the main ones and like when they were younger, I think Sakura. I think I like her spunk. And I also like that she's kind of an idiot. Oh, you're too kind. You are too kind. You're too kind. I wouldn't call myself a hit, but I think that I get the people that matters. My friends on here, I'm very lucky to have. I'm very lucky to have you guys. I wouldn't classify myself as a hit, but I'm a hit to the people that I care about, and that's everything to me. That is everything to me. I am very lucky. I'm the luckiest duck. I say it all the time. I'm so freaking lucky. I could be streaming and have like the worst chat ever, or like people who don't talk, or like people who are mean, and you guys rock. You guys freaking rock. I'm very lucky. I'm very #blessed. This looks crazy. These stages in the beginning always look crazy, and then suddenly it pulls together in the end. The lineless, kind of nutty style. Kind of nutty. Also, it's not dark enough. It's not. I appreciate the support. I appreciate your support. This looks like Snape. It looks like it's going to be a drawing of Snape. It looks like it's going to be a drawing of Snape. It's going to be Snape. It's not. It's not Snape. It's not Snape. Now, let me do the face first, because I'm getting distracted by it, because I hate it, so I have to fix it first. Yeah, literally, yeah. It's like the guy from, My Hero Academia. He reminds me so much of Snape. The, you know, the long-haired teacher, the dark-haired teacher with the long hair. I forget his name. I forget everyone's name. I cannot remember a single name when I'm streaming. Ninja Snape! I mean, honestly, Snape was kind of a crazy person. Snape was kind of a crazy person. Yes. Snape was kind of crazy, and he did all that stuff in the name of Lily, and I'm like, I don't even think she liked you that much, bro. Lily didn't even like you that much. You're doing all this for a girl who, like, she didn't even fuck with you. She didn't even like you, Mr. Snape. He was crazy in love. He was crazy in love. Oh, he was. Oh, he freaking was. What's everyone up to Saturday? I always feel sad when I'm not streaming and I can't annoy you guys by asking, what's up, what's up, what's up, a million times. I annoy you guys. Snape is very incel. He's literally an incel before that was like a coined term. He was. He was indeed. He was indeed. Let's see. He's might be too pale, but let me draw some face on it and see if it makes a difference. See if it makes any difference. Nope, that's not gonna make a difference because that looks like poopy. That looks like poopy. Just working all weekend. Hey, work. I always say work is money, baby. You're making some money. That's everything. You're making some money. That's fantastic. If you can work and make a living, that's great. I'm happy for you. Yeah, literally, he had crazy energy. Snape, I was like, how old are you? He acted like a teenage boy. Like a teenage boy in love. He had very powerfully weird energy. He had very powerfully weird energy. He was strange. He was strange. Oh, your work for academic advisor? Okay, yeah. Good luck. Good luck. Good freaking luck. Especially right now. Good luck. If you're, I remember meeting my academic advisor in college was always hell. I can't lie, it was always hell. This is like a little girl nose. Like, I just gave him such a cutesy little nose. Like, he's a little girl. I just gave him a cutesy nose. Why would he be smiling? He looks like a memoji. Alright, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. I must push forward. Oh, yeah. I mean, when you're a tutor, now I remember you saying you're a tutor. I can imagine that the parents are very annoying right now. I would imagine the parents are incredibly annoying at this point. I would imagine the parents are a pain in the ass because they're, like, my kid's gonna fail. My kid's gonna fail. He is cutesy, but I want him to, he looks like a Roblox character right now. Like, it's something about him is just feeling very Roblox. Maybe it's because the hair is not breaking in the right spot. The hair should be breaking, like, here. And then it should be going, like here. I mean, that's not gonna help with the Roblox thing, but that will help with the, with him in general, I think. Also, like, make it like this. Yeah, the kids just, oh my god. Hopefully it comes out a little better. Hopefully it's gonna come out a little better. I'm struggling. I can't lie. I'm struggling with him. And I usually don't have problems with people. It's not like I struggle with people really, but just something about, I think it's because I just drew those other ones that I'm like, my brain may be thrown off. Let's see. It's just like his eyes and his proportions and stuff like that. Like, they're just not doing it for me. But you know what? Let me add some shading. I think that'll help. I think that'll help. Oh, damn. That's crazy. 100% virtual is very stressful. But, like, I don't know if you live with anyone, but I always think about couples that have to be together 24/7, and I'm like, that sounds like hell. That sounds like hell. Yes, but first let me just figure out how to do, like, this version of him. Like, I'll do other Naruto characters. Right now I just gotta, like, in the future with, like, more detail, or I'll just keep adding more detail, but right now let me just get, like, the most basic version down. Because I'm struggling a bit. I'm struggling. I'm sweating. I just want him to come out good. I want him to come out good. I want him to come out nice. Did you like the driving around? I personally like driving around. I would not enjoy being on Zoom all the time. I am definitely someone who likes to go out and, like, be out. No, it's okay. It's not pressure. It's just that I want it to look good, you know? I want it to look good, and I'm very, like, if I start something, I want to finish it to the best of my ability. I want to finish it to the best of my ability, and I know I have it in me. I know I have it in me to make a cool drawing. It's more like a sketch, but I just want it to look cool, you know? I want it to look cool. I get kind of weird when I'm like struggling with something. I'm like, no, now it has to be perfect, which is not a smart and healthy way to be. I know that. Yeah, I like going out now. I mean, I feel like I would get very depressed if I couldn't go out and like be out. If I like sitting in front of the computer for streaming is one thing, but I need time to like every single day just go out and walk around and spread my legs. I really wish that I would have said the right thing there, because what the hell, I meant to say stretch my legs. Oh Jesus Christ, that was horrible. That was horrible. I absolutely meant to say stretch my legs, not the other thing. Oh goodness freaking gracious. Oh goodness gracious, I'm very embarrassed because I did not mean to say that. I do not do that when I go out for my daily walks. I do not. I do not. I promise I do not. I promise I am not doing that. That is not what I'm doing. Yeah, I need to get out and walk around every day. Like that's important. This looks crazy, but trust me, trust the process here. He just needs a little bit of it looks crazy. He looks like he has a sunburn. Let me start with the hair. Let me start with the hair. Ugh. Ugh. I get out in nature and spread your legs. Spread them. Spread them. That's what you must do. Spread them. That's what you must do. You must spread. You must spread. You must spread. I can't believe I said that instead of stretch my legs. I cannot believe I said that. I don't know why I said that. That was very stupid. That was just dumb. I should have known that I was saying something stupid. Like, I should have sensed it in my jellies that I was going to say something stupid. I was on the edge of glory there. I knew that I was getting to what the hell is going on? Why is this not disappearing? Oh, my pencil died. Oh no. I think that I'm going to crash the thing. I think if I think I'm going to crash my stream if I charge the pencil, but I have no choice. So if I crash, I'm gonna try and come back, guys. But here we go. Here we go. I might crash. Let's see if it crashes. If it does, then I know it's the pencil. I put the pencil on. Let's see if it's going. If it crashes in 2 seconds, it's the freaking pencil. And I will be back. I will be back if it's the pencil. I hope it doesn't crash, but we will see. We will see. I hope not. Oh, I hope not. I fingers crossed, because I just need to get it to like 30 or 40%. Because I can make it to the end of stream with that. Fingers crossed, Overlord TV. Fingers crossed. This is exciting. No crashes. No crashes. No crashes. We survived so far, but last time it took a couple minutes. So who knows? Maybe we'll make it. Maybe we'll make it. Have we crashed now? It's not dropping that I can see, but last time it just like bloop. No crashing. Please, iPad. Please work with me. Work with me, iPad. Work with me. Let's make it 58 minutes stream. Please don't crash. Please do not crash. I think the Totoro came out. Jeez, why do I say it like that? I think the Totoro came out nice. I'm happy with Totoro. Oh, I'm happy with Totoro. I'm very, very pleased. I'm very freaking pleased. I do not think I can do a rain dance. I think if I do a rain dance, I will get canceled hard. I think I'll get canceled hard. I'm like looking around for things to show you guys. Look. Oh, you guys want to see what's in front of me? Well, I can't move my camera, but look. I got 1, 2, 3 alligators. I've got 3 alligator plushies in front of me at all times, guys. 3 alligators. I need to draw an alligator on stream, for sure. Alright. Let's see. I got 3 alligators. I just want him to come out nice. Because I can draw people pretty well. Like, I can draw people, so I don't want it to look like I can't draw people. Like, there's a Snow White I did last night. I liked her. It is my emotional support gator. And then I'm working on a second Snow White, which this looks crazy. But I'm working on a second Snow White, doing a Cinderella. I'm doing a lot of different drawings right now of people. So, oh my god, I should draw an emotional support alligator. I should get an emotional support alligator. I need that. I need that, baby. Let's see. Oh, we're at 17%. Let's see. I'm gonna take it off, and watch it's gonna crash now that I've taken it off. All right, here we go, baby. Here we go, baby. Here we go, baby. Let's see. No crashes. No crashes. We have 56 minutes left to party. I'm gonna miss you guys tomorrow. I always get sad on a, You always want horny drawings, Tim. You just want horny drawings. You're here for the occasional horny drawings. But I can't draw horny drawings in that style. It feels wrong. It feels illegal. It feels illegal, Tim. It feels illegal in my Golden Book style. I can't do it. Full bust Friday. It's actually happy Friday joy. Happy Friday joy. I'd feel like a pervert if I did it in this style. All right, let me put the white over the eyes. I love having you here, Tim. You make me laugh. You always have funny suggestions. But I do think I would feel unholy. I'd feel deeply unholy if I did some booby art. I'd feel deeply unholy, if you know what I'm saying, because I have my children's book illustration style. That's for drawing cute stuff. That's for drawing cutie stuff. Okay. Let's see. And apparently Naruto. Well, not Naruto, but Naruto characters. Literally, he would be like, "What are these?" And I'd be like, "No, Satan, you weren't supposed to see those. No, Satan, no." But I watched VeggieTales. Oh no, I would be like, "But God, I watched VeggieTales. Why is this happening to me? Why me? I watched VeggieTales. I hate that Naruto eyebrows are so thin. Not just Naruto, but like I hate that anime eyebrows are so thin. They're so freaking thin. They're so petite. So petite. Okay, so how do I want to approach this? How do I want to approach this? I have to go at it with a game plan because I'm not liking it so far. I can't lie. I'm not impressed with this drawing, but I know that it can get better. Art can always get better, so it will be. Rock Lee, my friend drew an anime pin where she drew Rock Lee as a piece of broccoli. So that's what she did, and it was very funny. It was quite funny. It was quite funny. Did you guys have anime clubs in your high school? Just curious. Because my friend was in an anime club, and I was like, my school definitely did not have an anime club. If it did, I didn't know about it. But I don't think my high school had an anime club. I don't think it did. I don't think it did. I could be wrong. Maybe it's more popular now to have anime clubs in your high school, but mine definitely didn't. I think my friends may have started hers, though. My friend's like a real OG weeb. She's a real OG weeb. She's a real weeb. A true weeb. A true weeb, I would say. Not like a poser weeb. Which is, it's fine to be a poser weeb. I'm started later, so... I wouldn't call myself a poser weeb. I like anime. It's just that, it's so funny, because anime used to be something everyone get made fun of, and now it's like, people would be like, you're a poser because you weren't watching anime when you were 12. It's very funny. It's funny how, like, life changes so much so fast. It's funny, life comes at you fast. What color are his eyes? What color are his eyes? Does anyone know? It's normalized, which is a good thing. I mean, it's an art form. There's, like, nothing abnormal about it. But, like, it is crazy that it used to be, like, something that people really get made fun of. I wouldn't say, I have to do the red eyes. I have to do the red eyes. The red eyes must be done. Oh, this looks crazy. This looks crazy. This is, like, everyone's watching me struggle right now. You're watching me struggle with this one. The Totoro was fun, and this one is pure work, baby. Alright, now let me get to where his eyes are. Because I don't like this. He's black without it? Okay. I have to fix the shape of his face. I don't like the shape of his face. I need to see how it is in the sketch, because I liked it in the sketch, and I don't like it here, so something's wrong. I will do that, then. My brain is a little fried, but I will do the classic, then. I will do it. I just wasn't sure if, he had, like, plain black eyes without, but I will do... that. I'm just trying to figure out how to do his shape of his face. Like, I need to pull the sketch up. And see. Because the shape of the face is a lot different because I did this part different. You're watching me struggle. You're watching me struggle. You're watching me struggle. But that's okay. Art is struggle. Art is struggle. I'd rather hook up with Justin Bieber. I feel like Justin Bieber is kind of cute. Regardless of his weird mental problems, I do think he's kind of cute. I think he's handsome. I think he's a handsome fellow. I think he's handsome. I think he's a good looking guy. I mean, I don't care too much about muscles, but I just think that he's got a handsome, face, Oh, my school had tons of clubs. My school had tons of clubs. We had a lot of clubs in my school. I think if I cover this half of his head, he looks a little better. I just had too much head in there, I think. Yeah, that helps. That helps. And then red eyes. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Make them a little bigger. Make them a little bigger. Oh, damn. A grammar school? What is a grammar school? I thought that was just elementary school. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Like, that it was something different. I always thought a grammar school was just what people called elementary school. I did not know it was something else. Alright, and then these would be more over this way, I think. Grammar school dropout. You dropped out in, like, elementary school? You dropped out in first grade. I dropped out in first grade, man. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. I didn't know. Oh, so it's like a fancy school, kind of. Like a, I get what, I'm picking up what you're putting down. I'm picking up what you're putting down. I'm getting it. It's just like a, yeah, grammar school is different everywhere, probably. It's, grammar school in the U.S. that I know of is like a, that I've known of is like elementary school. Like, you say, oh, they're in grammar school. Like, it's like a little kid. It's different. It's different. It's different. Ooh. This might look cool if I can get myself together. I believe I can get myself together and make a cool piece of art. I believe it. I have faith that I can make a cool piece of art right now. I have faith. I believe in myself. Believe it! I can make a cool piece of art. Grammar school. I think it's because it's like where you learn to read and where you learn like your basic stuff. Yeah, we have grammar schools that, well, we don't, we just call every elementary school here grammar school. Like, any elementary school, which is where little kids go, like, that's what we just call grammar school. Or at least where I grew up, that's what we called it. Not all the time, like, you'd usually say elementary school, but sometimes you'd say, oh, he's in grammar school, and you know the person was talking about, like, a little kid. You'd know. Alright, let me get some reference of his face. And let me do the eyes, too. I have to, do the eyes. I think I can make this cool. I think I can make this cool. Yeah, where you learn grammar. I mean, it's where you learn, like, your base, like, how to read. Like, your most basic stuff. Hold on. Itachi. Okay. I will I'm trying to, like, zoom in. I just gotta do, like, the brighter in the center, I guess. I guess I just got to do the brighter in the center. Because I was trying to think how to do it in this style, but, like, I think brighter in the center is fine. Oh, I think that's fine. Oh, I think that works. Primary! It's so interesting how the different countries are. It's so interesting. Like, I think you guys call university something like, your university is something completely different to our university. It's like all just very different. It's all very different. All right, let me just merge all these layers. Oh, actually, let me not merge all these layers. Let me not. All right, let me merge all these layers because I'm getting confused. Bluey, like the Australian. Okay, so when I was at Disney, I went to Disney one day, and they were like, when I was at Disney, I went to Disney. Sorry, my brain just farted. I was at Disney once, and they drew a Bluey, like, on the ground, and I was like, I'm so confused, because I did not know Disney owned Bluey. Like, I was, like, very confused by that. I thought that Bluey was some random Australian network thing. Did Disney buy Bluey? I'm very confused. Perhaps they purchased it. But, I mean, they buy everything. They buy everything. That is so, your guys' school system is just so different than ours that it's interesting to learn about. It's very interesting. Like, it's just totally opposite. Not totally opposite, it's just, like, weird that it's not weird, it's just interesting to learn about something different. It's just interesting to learn about, because ours is completely opposite. I guess it's a Disney property, but I didn't think it was a Disney property. Like, I thought that it was not Disney property. Because they don't sell any Bluey merchandise there, so it was weird to see them doing like a Bluey drawing. It was weird. Okay, so now I'm gonna do this area. All these... Oh, I messed up. I messed up. I messed up. I shouldn't have merged my layers. I shouldn't have merged my layers, because now I'm gonna be in hell. Now I'm gonna be in hell trying to, like, make this work. So, so do you have to go to college there? Is it mandatory? It's weird because to us, college is when you finish high school, so it's just different. College is when you're 18 here. It's just different. It's the same probably concept. It's just different what names for it. You join Gryffindor when you're 11 and you get chosen. That's when you join Gryffindor, baby. That's when you join Gryffindor. That's when. That's when you join Gryffindor. I would be a Hufflepuff. It sucks because I know already I'd be a Hufflepuff. There'd be no escaping how Hufflepuffy I'd be. I literally would just be a Hufflepuff. Like, there's nothing else I could possibly be. Bake Off. I would... Never for me, because I can't cook. Never for me, I guess. He looks so femme. He looks like such a girl. I'm making him too girly. I think I need to give him a longer nose. I think that's a problem. I think his nose needs to be a little longer. I think his nose needs to be a little longer. That helps. Giving him a little bit of a longer nose. Less of a cutesy nose. The Golden Book style is a little harder to draw a waist. It's just a little harder. That's what he looks like. He looks like a twink. And he wouldn't be smiling either. I don't think he'd be smiling. But let me draw, like, some more shading down there. I definitely twinked him out. Yeah, with the longer nose, I think he looks a little better. It's the shape of his head is wrong, but I'm trying to work with what I got here. I'm trying to work with what I got. It's just frustrating because I know I could draw him really good because I'm like, I just didn't start it off good, but I also want to finish it this stream, so I have to like just suffer through and make a drawing that's not my favorite, but I have to do it. Yeah, my dad dropped out when he was 14. My dad walked into school and he dropped out the same day. He said, I went into high school and I literally dropped out the same day. He was like, I knew it wasn't for me, and I dropped out right there, right then and there. So, I mean, which, to his credit, it's not for everyone, although that is a crazy decision. Like, he would have never let me do that, but he did that. Hypocrite. Hypocrite. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Things were also different back then. You also could get a job, you know, differently back then. You didn't need college. You don't really need college now, but it was just different times. Just different times. Just different times. Alright. Okay. Alright. I think you should be able to drop out. I think that it's your right to drop out. I can't think that it's, I definitely don't think it's, like, the government's job to tell you, like, to be in school. I mean, granted, I don't think it's a smart idea for everybody. For some people it is. Like, for some people it's definitely a smarter idea. For some people, it's definitely the smarter idea to drop out. If you're wasting, if you're gonna learn a trade, then you're kind of wasting your time. It's kind of a waste of time. So I think, and I just don't think that it's their right to tell you that. I think that they need to make sure, they should counsel you and, like, talk to you first. Like, I don't think you should be able to just drop out, like, without knowing the consequences of it. But I also don't think it's, like, a school should be able to tell you what to do. Especially as an adult. Like, at that age, you're pretty old. Like, you're not... Isn't that the legal age of consent in England, 16? Why can't you drop out at 16? That's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy. Like, are you a kid or are you an adult? What are you? Are you a kid or are you an adult? Because if you're an adult, you should be able to make your own decisions. And if you're not an adult, that should not be the age of consent. You know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying? Alright, let's see if I can do this. I'm just so disappointed with myself with this drawing. I'm very disappointed with myself. I knew I could draw it way better. I know I could draw it really good. Oh, I know I could do it. Oh, I know I could do it. Yeah, that's insane to me. Like, if you can join the army, you should be... Well, the same thing. If you're in America and you should join the army, why can you not buy a beer? Like, that's just so goofy. You should definitely be able to buy a beer if you can join the army. I think that's very silly. That's why are you only allowed to be adult? Thank you. It's just I know I could do better, and I know that I've been drawing better lately, so it just doesn't it's just bothering me. It's just bothering me. I know I could do much better. I know I could do much better. I think it's the shape of his face, but I can't think. Oh, that's terrifying. I think maybe if I go like that, maybe he'd look better. I'm trying to think the shape that it would be better. I think it's definitely just too round. 21 is a crazy drinking age. Like, most people in the US are drinking way before that. I started drinking when I was like 14. Not that I'm glorifying it at any means. I think it was dumb. But I just think that that's like a crazy drinking age. Like, not that, and I don't think you should be drinking at 14 either. I think that like 18 is reasonable. I think 18 is plenty reasonable. I think that most people are not waiting until they're 21 to drink. Most people are not going to do that. It's just a dumb rule. It's just a dumb rule. Does he ever freaking smile? Let me get this color here. Let me make the eyebrows a little thicker, a little closer. I think I'm just gonna have to doctor this drawing up. I believe that it's possible to make this a drawing better than it looks right now. I believe it. I believe it. I believe it. I am a perfectionist. Oh, I just gave him girly eyelashes. Oh no, I'm making him more of a twink. Oh no, I'm contributing to the twinkiness. I'm making him more of a twink. He's so pretty. He's such a pretty girl. He's such a pretty girl. Yeah, I mean, the smiling doesn't really make sense. I have to change that. I don't think the smiling makes sense, but well, he's kind of smirking. It's kind of more of a smirk than a smile. It's kind of more of a smirk. More of a smirk. I don't think it's a very good drawing. I'm trying to just make it the best that I can. But I do think that if I can just fix his face out more like this, I just don't like his face. I just don't like his face. I just don't like it. Come hither, ninja brother. Come hither. Ugh, I'm just so disappointed with myself. I love the other two drawings I did, but this one's not doing it for me. It's not doing it for me. And I get very frustrated with myself. Like, I will work on this drawing all night, even though it doesn't matter, because I'm like a perfectionist, you know? I'm a perfectionist. Oh yeah, that's true. I have to also just fix the outside of his eyes. This should be more like this. I am a perfectionist. Let me see. I'm trying to think. I have to look at the reference again. I have to look at the reference. I know they're in the middle, kind of, but I'm trying to see. I want to see actual reference. They're like down and around. Okay. They're like that. I'm gonna have to do a full illustration of him that actually looks good, because I am so disappointed with myself with this one. I'm a perfectionist. What can I say? I want it to look good. No, that looks like weird wrinkles. Ugh. I want to restart. I want to restart. I want to restart. Hold on. I'm gonna merge all these layers, and I'm gonna start cleaning it up a little bit. Not that that's appropriate, because I'm not even close to the end, but I'm just, because I really liked how Totoro came out. I wanted him to be cutesy like them. But he's not really cutesy. He's too badass. But if I want to be able to draw children's book illustrations, I need to be able to draw everybody. And I really feel like I usually can. I'm very surprised with how much trouble this is giving me. But I think it's like anatomical trouble. Hold on, let me flip it. Ah. Kind of looks better from this side, honestly. Kind of looks better if I just flip him. Kind of looks a little better on that side. Kind of looks a little better. I mean, I think the Totoro looked worse, but this one kind of looks a little better. I think this side does actually somehow looks better. I don't know how, but I'm gonna go with that. Yeah, he's just, if I put these things, it just looks like he has a weird wrinkle, but like, it's better to have separate layers, but I don't usually use more than 2 or 3 layers, so like, if I want to be able to flip and move stuff around, it's just easier for me to merge them and then deal with the problems later. Like, it's definitely technically easier to have more layers, but I get frustrated when I have a lot of layers and I get overwhelmed. So for me, I just like to merge them and then just like kind of work on one big layer and just struggle through it. and just struggle through it. It does make more sense to have. I usually have two or three layers. I don't try to go more to that. I try to do all my shading on one layer and all my colors on one layer and my sketch on one layer. I try to keep it pretty simple. I try to keep it pretty simple. All right, and then he would have this would come down into this. So this would be like this. And then his neck would probably be going down. I'm like doing the anatomy of the drawing like with after I've already done it. But the anatomy was really bad, so I have to fix it now. Yeah, I think that this is looking better. I think this is looking better. I'm happier with it now. It's not perfect by any means, but I think that I can work with this. I can work with this. Oh, I can work with this. I just needed to make some changes. I just needed to make some changes. This is, I'm gonna use lines on this one. Not that I really want to, but I've already combined the layers. So like I have to do things I don't want to do now because I combined the layers. So like, yes, combining the layers is usually bad. It's usually not a good idea. It's usually not the best idea because then you get stuck having to do shit like this. Like use lines when you don't want to. Like use lines when you don't really want to. But that's okay. It's alright. It's just a drawing. It's just a drawing. It's just a drawing. I think I can do the thing. His is different. I'm used to the one that's like, from memory, it's like a swirly, and then it's got the points, but his is obviously different. I have to look up. I'm used to this one. I'm used to, like, this one. Let me go see his. Swirly with the triangle and the line goes through it. Okay. Alright, swirly with the triangle and the line goes through it. Swirly with the triangle and the line goes through it. I have to talk to myself when I'm drawing. Alright, there we go. There we go. And then I'll give him more of a long nose, I think. I think the longer nose definitely helps with him not looking so much like a twink. Him not looking so much like a twink. He's twink-coated. He's too twink-coated. Wait, oh no, look at how small I made them. Oh no, I'm making mistakes. Okay. Let me separate them. Let me separate. Cut. Paste. Yeah, I just was gonna say, I mean, it's not gonna be perfect. I'm just want to do a rough one, so I'm just doing it, you know, like this, just to get the idea. Looking too twinky, grow a bigger nose, literally. Now he looks like he's 1,000 years old because of the lines. The lines are making. I might just erase this drawing. I don't think I'm very happy with it. I'm not happy with it. I'm usually a little happier with my drawings. No, tiny nose is not a bad thing. It's not a good thing, but it's not a bad thing either. It's just a thing, you know? I hate him. I don't want to keep him. He's got, like, the radioactive signal in his eyes. Okay. I know what it is, but I'm just trying to think, like, in my brain, like, how to draw it. I know, he might get aborted. He does look strange in general, but, like, I just don't like when I do a drawing that I hate. It makes me want to just erase and start over, because I know I could draw him really cool. It makes me want to work on it makes me want to work on him for 10,000 hours, but considering I don't have time to work on him for 10,000 hours, makes me want to get rid of him. He's missing his Siggy! You're right, that's what he's missing. You're right. That's what he's missing. I just don't... I'll leave him, but I don't want to work on him anymore. He's pissing me off. I don't want to work on him anymore. I will fix him later, but I can't work on him anymore. He's just pissing me off too much. He's just a fail whale. He's gonna go really tiny in the corner. He can go really tiny in the corner. He's a fail whale. I have to comfort myself. No, it's not a poor suggestion at all. I did a bad drawing of him. It was not a poor suggestion. It was just my drawing of him that did not come out very good. So you win and you lose. Sometimes, yeah, literally, sometimes you get a good drawing, and sometimes you get a bad drawing, and sometimes you make a boo-boo. He's gonna go right in the corner. He's gonna go right in the corner of shame. The corner of shame, but it wasn't your suggestion. I will draw him really good to make up for it. Not right now because I don't have time, but I will draw him really good to make up for it. I promise. I promise. One of these days, I will draw him very good to make up for it. But you know what? To comfort myself, I'm going to put in some work on Little Turtle. I'm going to draw some more Little Turtle stuff. Maybe I should draw a little stool for the turtle. Maybe I'll draw a little stool for the turtle. I need to make my head happy. When I draw dumb little stuff like this is my happy place. This is my happy place. It's so silly. He's just a little birthday tart. He's just a little birthday guy. He's sitting on a stool. He's gonna be sitting on a stool. That's what I'm drawing right now because I want him to be opening presents, and then I'm gonna put a sign behind him that says "Happy Birthday." A sign that says "Happy Birthday, Happy Birthday, little turtle. Happy birthday, little turtle. It's his birthday. He's turning 149. This got inspired because I saw a post about a turtle's birthday today, and then I was like, oh, I gotta draw a turtle on his birthday. I gotta draw a turtle on his birthday. For sure. For sure. Oh, I have to draw a turtle celebrating. Celebrating! He's definitely just sitting on his little chair, happy as can be. Happy as a clam. Happy as a freaking clam. He's celebrating his day. Celebrating his day. Ooh. It's so weird when you do the reference to like to do this. It just shows up very strange. What did I just buy? Hold on. Sometimes I got a notification that says I spent $13 on Microsoft, and now I'm just like what did I buy at Microsoft? What did I buy at Microsoft? Oh, I bought my freaking Game Pass that I was meaning to cancel. Damn it. Damn it, I hate when that happens. I love the turtles that are old, man. They're so funny. They're so funny. They're ancient beings. They're ancient beings. They're just old as hell. I love them because of Finding Nemo, where he, like, the dad goes and meets a turtle, and he's like, I'm 150, dude. It makes me happy. He's 150 years old. He's an old turtle. He's just an old turtle, man. He's old. He's an old turtle, man. Oh, I don't like this either. What is up with me? What is up with me? I'm not on a roll today. Can't say I'm on a roll. Well, I can't say that because I was happy with the two first drawings. It's just the second ones that threw me off. All right. I want him to be sitting on his little stool, and my sketch for him... I'll show you my sketch. Oh, my pencil. Did my pencil just die? Oh, I deleted my freaking sketch. Oh, goodness, I'm a mess. I want him to have a sign behind him that says happy birthday, and he's holding a present. And he's going to be holding a present. It's his little birthday. This one I think will go in my illustration portfolio. I think my pencil died. I think my freaking pencil died. It's at 0%. It's at 0 freaking percent. Yeah, the US isn't that old. My pencil died. My pencil died, man. My pencil died. My pencil died. I hate when my pencil dies. I hate my pencil. I'm also doing this. I know it's a little girly, but I'm going to do the Cinderella drawing, and I think it's going to come out very cute. I think it's going to come out very cute. See, I can draw people pretty well, so I'm surprised that the, he looks so bad. He looks so freaking stupid. He looks stupid. I'm sorry. I hate to be negative. I hate to be negative, but I just love my Totoro. He's so happy. He's just so happy. He's just a happy little guy. I think I'm going to make him a sticker for my Etsy, because he's just so happy. I don't think he's, like, a particularly popular character, but, I mean, he is, but, like, no one really loves... I don't know anyone who loves that movie. Shout out Tony the Tortoise! That's his name! That's his name! It's his birthday! Shout out to Tony! Shout out to Tony! He's Italian! He's Italian! He's an Italian tortoise. He's an Italian tortoise. Italiano! Italiano! He's an Italiano tortoise. I think my pencil is gonna keep dying. No! If you're tired, sleep. It's a freaking Friday night, man. If you're tired, you should eat. It's a freaking Friday night. You should eat. You should eat, man. If my pencil is... Let me see what my pencil's at. If my pencil's really low, my pencil's at 3%, it's gonna keep dying. So I think it's early, but I think I will end the stream just because my pencil's gonna keep dying. So I have to make sure it's charged for tomorrow, Sunday. But I hope everyone has a very good weekend. I hope everyone has a lot of fun, and don't party too hard, guys. Be safe so I can see you on Sunday. If you're there Sunday. If you're busy Sunday, I understand. But thank you so much for coming, guys. Good night, good night, good night. Good night. Bye. Bye, bye, bye. Am I still? Oh, I'm still streaming. I was like, hopefully I didn't do anything bad. Hopefully I didn't do anything bad. Why won't it stop? I literally was. I'm glad I didn't like lift up my shirt or something crazy. Why won't it stop? I'm like trapped. It won't stop, guys. I can't. I can't turn it off. It won't let me turn it off. It literally won't let me. I'm here forever. I keep hitting the button. I hope I didn't do anything crazy. The real one's in the chat. The real ones were waiting. I'm hitting stop and it won't end, guys. I'm gonna have to cancel the whole program. I'm like, this is my post-credits scene. I was just like chilling on my phone and then I look up and I see stop and I'm like, huh. I don't know what to do. All right, let me try it. All right. Good luck. If I make it, guys, you won't see me again.